I was just put the bars down. And then later on, I tried to put some cats out.
Yeah, I heard some of them.
My man Strong Arm, Lou Strong Arm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Prep my little brother.
Yeah, you just dabbled in the rap.
I couldn't not be involved. I was around too many cats.
Leave rap alone, the game.
You know what I mean? That was really in it. So, because I used to do the promo. The street promo, the sniping, you know what I mean?
Okay, I had to take it back to that too.
You know what I mean?
You did hit the road, you hit tours and shit, you did tours.
Road work. Then I did the bodyguard work. I was out there with Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley,
that was fun.
Teddy Riley, could you give us a Teddy Riley and them story, man? Can you? Come on. You want to hear Teddy and Riley.
I might need that job again.
Yeah. I can imagine, boy. You was out there with Aaron Hall and everybody?
Yeah, hey, that's my dude.
Yeah, I bet he is, man. Shout out to Aaron Hall, man. He come through.
Aaron, Damien, you know what I mean? My man E from Black Street, Eric, you know, he's out there with Black Street, you know what I mean? Mark. But nah, like that was dope. That was a
been a nice time, man. You like,
man, we did the New Jack Swing reunion tour. So it was us, it was a Guy, Black Street, SWV I think did a couple spots, but Tony.
After
7,
man. You talking about your name going out?
Oh, I do. I was out there like
young buck too.
I was a young buck because you understand. I didn't get to see these cats in they prime go out. I was in fucking middle school. Like, you know what I mean? When these cats was doing, I was like think about going out to even going to the club to go see none of these cats. But I was listening to it all. You know what I mean? Because my uncles, my cousins, everybody. Shit was hits. But now, so to go out there and be on the road with these cats, man, I was a fan.
Okay.
I was getting paid to be a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was easy in comparison to doing some of the like hip hop acts and working in the club out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's a real safe gig.
Man, for R&B, like that was smooth.
You and
the biggest thing it was a couple big chicks that tried to tear these cats apart when they hopped off the stage. You know what I mean? Like, you might be in the audience, they go out here, hop off the stage, and I'm younger, I'm hopping off the stages too. I'm like, fucking we hopping. You know what I mean? Go out here and it was a blast.
You caught that era when they was really like throwing panties on stage, like the real deal, like they was.
I mean, like, for that crowd, not as much. You know what I mean? That crowd, it was.
Well, I mean, they might came. Okay.
They like for that you got. They used to throw. The ones that was out there used to throw. Nobody want them granny clothes out there to go to stage at this point.
You ain't lying. Keep them up when crowds, them big ass granny.
Some of them draws need to stay on. He's doing that, but it was a good time.
You was out there with them sexy grandmas though.
It was a good time, man. It was traveling. It was a good time. Went out to Jamaica. You know what I mean?
So we can't tell those stories though.
I mean, not for that. I could actually say that was a player trip because Aaron and Damien told me that they wasn't coming. Like I started I slid over and I basically was working for them too because they started having some couple issues on the road. And they was like, man, you know what? Fuck it, we not going. But you go have a good time. You go kick it. Yeah. You go kick it. Don't tell nobody that we not going.
That's some real
until you know what I mean. 2 days after you get there.
That's some real.
He said after that you can say you heard from us and we're on our way. He said just tell them we're on our way.
Right. Dangle the carrot.
Yeah, I was like, hey, whatever, y'all. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all, as long as I get paid, I don't give a damn. Y'all, however y'all want to rock it, I got my bread. But I went out there and I had to do shit. I ain't had no principle.
You was rolling with the money team too, because at that time they had some bread, they had some money.
Oh, it was some people involved. It was definitely some people involved. I met some people out there on that tour that, you know what I mean, some cats that was getting bread outside of all things music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I know that part of the thing. So I know the artist part, like you not being the fashion model that you are now too. We ain't talking about that.
What?
What are you talking about? Like ladies and gentlemen, this man did ads for your favorite liquor. I ain't gonna talk about them because they ain't sponsoring right now. Come on, man, I ain't forgot about that. Like, don't was there.
That was fun.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now I did do some joints. You know what I mean? But it was when it all came out, nigga, all they used I was a hand model. Nigga, when all the ads came out, I was a hand model. I was like, oh, all I saw was my hand holding the drink. I'm like, God damn! Like we took all the fucking pictures, and all of the scenes you just see my hand holding the drink. You know what I mean? I know it's me. You know what I mean? But nobody else knows that's my hand.
This my hand.
Yeah, that's my hand right there. Yeah, that's my hand.
Yeah. They had wardrobe, makeup, all that shit.
Man, I was out there like, hey, you need to get this hand.
Yeah. Fuck it though.
That one, they did have one with me in the background. You can't see it was blurred, but I know it was me. I was at the piano, you know what I mean? I was sitting there looking real player at the piano, but I'm just off in the cut.
Like I say, you put that on resume, model, rapper, you know what I'm saying, artist, like that,
man,
barber, all that shit go there too. So you got that shine on your hand. No ring, no nothing.
Hey, it was my hand.
Right. So after your modeling career, you know what I'm saying, came to a crashing halt. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's been paused. It's been paused. The
pandemic stopped you, right?
We was gonna say the pandemic. That's what did it.
Yeah, the pandemic stopped you. You were definitely on your way now. Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
I like to be behind the camera though. Yeah,
okay.
I'm not in front of the camera.
Director, producer type.
Yeah, I mean, get my photography on, man. That's
okay.
I'm really trying to do something with that.
But now I see you. I was talking about that though.
Like
Man, we just went to that was on Black Soprano Family concert.
Yeah, that Black Soprano Ricky Hodge show.
Yo, he took some pictures, man. I'm talking about. I was like, man,
I'm trying to get in the bag.
Yo, they owe you a check. You nailed it. The black and white and the colors.
If I actually give them all the pictures, yes, they would owe me a check. Yeah, man. But they gotta give me the check first to get the pictures.
Yeah. Yes, but they owe you a check either way it goes. Like
I got some heat.
So well, you deserve a check. Should I say? Yeah,
we gotta do the transaction.
Yeah. Because when they see it, they gonna be like, yo, like we need those motherfuckers. You made that night look exciting. Like it wasn't that crowded.
It was a dope show.
It was a nice show.
It was a dope show, but it wasn't packed out. It wasn't.
Yeah, at the Palladium or some shit like like that shit was like it was epic. But
I've been really focusing on the shots out here. I got some Chachi, got you. You know what I mean, I've been getting the squad focusing. First on the circle, and then we just gonna keep branching out.
Yeah.
But when I want to put together a dope zine that really shows the creatives in Atlanta, you know what I mean, in my circle.
It's a bunch of them too.
You know what I mean, I can't I'm not even about to go reaching all out crazy. Niggas I know.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You got cats all around that's that
dope cats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you know everybody, the rappers, the R&B artists, the skateboarders, the DJs.
I feel fortunate I've been out here coming out here, I started with DJ Nabs. That was the first person that I got to work with out here.
Shout out to Nabs. Shout out to Nabs.
Nabs just
you know who you are in the city, boy.
I remember he was working on this show called Beat Street Live, and they came up to Barter. I was going to Barter at the time. Barter was a school, little fucking community type college type shit. This shit was in the basement of Phipps. When I first started going there, they moved, eventually got a campus and all this shit. But when I was going there, that shit was at the bottom of the mall. So I was going out like, nigga, imagine going to school in the mall. You go have lunch in the food court. And just go upstairs to the mall food court. And like, nigga, that's where you have the lunch. But I mean, at the time, Nabs came through to the fucking school, so they were promoting this show and they wanted to have a little like panel or whatever. And I just looked over, I'm like, they started talking about this nigga working with Michael Jackson and, you know what I mean, being the Bratz DJ and all this. I'm like, oh, okay.
Everybody need to know.
I'm like, that's exactly what I was thinking. I told my man, it's like, yo, we need to holler at this nigga. I went over there, I'm like, yo, I'm trying to work, bro. I said, I work for free, dude. I just need to get connected. You know what I mean? I'm recognizing that this is how you need to get in. I don't know nobody down here. I just been here about a year. So, you know what I mean? I'm doing it cause I'm like, man, I need to get this is what I want to do. I want to be involved in this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, man, what's up? What can I do? He's like, yeah, show up to the show, to the tape. Man, I just basically harassed that man. I just harassed that man for like a good 2 weeks. Just like, I'm here. Wherever you at, I'm at. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, I'm gonna be here. What you need me to do?
Yeah.
Carrying records in, fuck it, I'm going in the club. You know what I mean? Like,
what you want me to do?
Like, what you want me to do?
That's that real hustle.
And nigga, I wasn't old enough to get in the club. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 19, 20 at the time. I'm not 21. Get in here, but I'm carrying these records in.
Yeah.
So I'm up in this thing.
I'm entourage.
You know what I mean? I'm up in here.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing. It's like, okay, all right, I got in. Now I'm starting to see what's happening.
Network.
Like, okay,
Network 101.
this is what's shaking. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm all right, so I started rolling with Nabs, and in that process, I started meeting people.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I'm with the DJ, so I'm standing in the DJ booth. Whoever the fuck is talking to the DJ, oh yeah, that's D. You know what I mean? Like everybody didn't even know me as Lurch like that because Lurch didn't come till my niggas from Jersey came down here and brought all the Lurch shit. So then niggas started knowing, oh, Lurch, oh yeah, oh okay, we're gonna let that stick it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That fits.
But that and Chilio started, once he heard Lurch, then it was like, okay, yeah, it's sticking. Everybody
Chilio, man. Yeah.
So, but you know what I mean?
So speaking of DJs, since we in the A, I'm gonna make it real simple. I don't want to spread it out, but name me your top 5 DJs.
Oh, well, that's
in the A.
That's not.
I know it's gonna break some people hard. They don't make that list because you got a lot of DJ homies.
Nigga, it's so many.
I was gonna say top 3, but I gave you 2 more. That's
not
make some more people in the matter. They be like, I didn't make top 5, fam. Like,
that's
damn.
not fair.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I really can't do that. I have too many niggas that I book that I like niggas that do me favors.
I mean, how would
I got like niggas that I have 20 DJs show up on the love. You know what I mean? I had niggas like I did my birthday party. I had like 20 DJs on that motherfucker.
No particular order.
No particular order. Can I just list 5 dope DJs that come to mind quickly?
You gonna keep it real, baby. Hey.
5 dope DJs that kind of just come to mind quickly.
Controversy sales.
Oh, nah, man. There's too many of them, my homies.
Okay.
So top fucking hip hop DJ in the city, in my opinion. Like if you're doing hip hop,
we do that. We're bringing the category.
You need kerosene. You need kerosene.
Okay.
If you're coming out, you're rocking off top. I'm booking kerosene. Kerosene is getting fucking Griselda. He's on fire right now. Anybody that if Boldy come to town, anybody that's with that shit, that's spitting at the bar. You gonna get kerosene. And I have Fort Knox hosted. You know
okay,
that's a mean combo.
That's a good night.
That's a mean combo right there.
That's amazing.
Fucking. See, then we start going to the other jams, other stuff.
Yeah, you know.
I really don't do like top 40 any of that regular like radio shit, so I can't really.
What about like the Afro?
But see that then I was about to say I'm gonna name a whole crew. I'm gonna go work crew.
Keep it real safe, huh?
Nah, like because if I'm looking Afro beats and I want like them vibes, then work crew is the go-to for the vibes. Like Jeremy Avalon, you got Xavier Black.
They deep, right?
Huh? Nah, they're not that deep. You know what I mean? They got DJ Hourglass. It's probably about 4 or 5 hours from now.
Okay.
They had a few, but you know they downsized. They don't left, but work crew for the vibes. I think DJ Tag is down with them too. Fucking on some other. I like Siege, part of 2-9. Homie Sushi Siege.
What he spending?
Vibes to make you dance. You know what I mean? I'm trying to hear. I like to hear shit that's gonna have me up.
House music, club
house music. On some house club house. My man Tasha and Venasini. He do them house music vibes really well. He was in here the other night, big beard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then also DJ Deliver goes
on the house shit.
on the house vibes. Fuck yeah. My other homie Sean up there at trying to think what he goes with. Sean Montolio. He's up there at I think it's DJ Lone Wolf. I think is what his DJ name is. But he's at Smith's Old Bar. He does a dope house party. I want to say every Friday or first Friday or something like that. Yeah,
go check that one out.
We definitely gotta go check that out.
But to keep it real good, like you might hurt some people's feelings because they ain't. But at
the same time, it's a lot of dope DJs out there.
Yeah.
My homie Champagne Trap, he goes hard.
Okay.
He goes hard. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I know Champagne, huh?
That's my dog.
Fucking Dirty Martinez is one of my is my guy. I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Then you got fucking shit. See, I'm drinking and smoking now. I'm forgetting people. You know I am though because it's a whole other crew that I'm.
Shit, I can think of
kind of part of.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, damn, I'm just blanking.
Yeah. But
Cobra Corps. There we go.
You know what I mean? Fucking, the niggas rock. They got the down and dirty parties.
like, okay.
Yeah.
So if you was trapped on an island, say you was trapped on an island, you had one book, one CD. We gonna take it back to CDs. You got to have a CD player on the island too now.
Why would I have a step? Damn, that's just.
Don't worry about it. Just hypothetically speaking, man.
Okay, yeah, you gonna give me CD,
Yeah, we get
CD
CD
player
too.
on the
It's
island.
gonna be skipped.
So I'm listening to
A
this.
book,
I get to listen to this shit for
A book,
about,
a CD, and a VCR tape.
I get a day to listen to this
What would
fucking
it
CD
be?
player. Yeah.
If you had a book, a CD player, and a VCR tape, what movie, what album, and what book would you want to have? Or you just stranded somewhere and you just stuck over there like.
And
What?
shit, the 1 meal.
Goddamn. Alright.
Then in 1 meal. You have to read it over and over. You're gonna have to look at this shit over and over.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, man, I'm gonna throw this shit away. Like, whatever any of these things are, they like, man.
You're gonna be tired of hearing that motherfucker shit.
Like, what CD? Fucking Duke Ellington and John Coltrane.
Damn, you gonna go in like that with that shit?
Like that album, I can like. First off, in the Sentimental Mood is probably my favorite song of all time. So
That shit would drive you crazy?
no, it's not. That's one I've listened to it on repeat, and it brings me peace.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's something that I know I can go over and over
Okay,
and
without
over.
driving you
And
crazy.
there's no words. So
Okay.
like, you know what I mean?
Right. You make your own words up. Right.
Hey man, remix that thing as much as you need to.
Yeah.
Book. Book is hard.
Yeah, because you gotta, you know.
It's just it's a lot. I'm trying to think of what.
Like, don't look at, don't read no Stephen King shit. You know, you be out there just trying to hurt yourself and shit. Like,
Eating sales and shit.
kill everything. Yeah, you just savage out
I'm gonna
there.
go with the Quran.
Ooh, you just made your parents happy as hell.
I mean,
I'll make sure I
that's
send that
like-
clip to them. They gonna be like, that's my boy.
if I'm gonna pick a book, that's the,
I don't think nobody ever said that. They always
if
say
I'm if and I have to need to read over and over and over again, man, what better book?
I heard a lot of others, everything besides like the Bible or the Quran. I heard like what's that Think Rich, Grow Rich and all. I'm talking
Come to tell you.
like what you do over there, bro. So I was like, yeah. Then you watch Gilligan's Island, they was over there rich as hell, couldn't do shit. You know, I'm like, what the fuck?
You worry about finances that aren't on the island.
Right, what you like, man? You got a
How
how-to
that's
book.
really gonna help me on this island. And that book is good. That's
Like, well, I
what
said anything how-to. A life hack or a how-to book would be something I like to have out there and shit. Where I can learn how to make some MacGyver type shit. But that'd be the only book that really interests me out there.
I don't know the title,
But movie.
movie.
Or anything that's on the VHS tape. I just said movie. That's on you. Hey, that's on you. I'm not neither here nor there.
You gotta
I
watch
might have to take it back to
You gotta watch
Say
this.
VHS means I have a TV. Okay, we're just unfortunately.
You might take it back.
tape. Just I'm looking at the cover of this tape.
You might have to take it back to old school.
Trying to think what was watched over and over and over on the VHS.
I'm talking over and over too. I let my shirt drop.
I'm just thinking like what has already been watched over and over and over. We watched American Pimp so many times. It was just Pimp. You know what I mean? So many times on VHS. I think that one.
I know what this crew thinking about though, but
What?
we
No,
talking about your choice.
No, it's not. But I'm so sad. Like American Pimp. Y'all remember? You remember?
Oh yeah, church.
Yeah. I feel like we watched that so.
You would watch that over and over.
I'm not saying I'm
On the
thinking
island?
about what got watched so many damn times. I mean, I'm just saying that shit was.
I said you would
That
watch.
was. I don't know. It was formative.
You got there pimping everything.
Hey man, pimping the
wild
weeds,
man,
pimping all sorts of
bugs
shit,
and
man. Bugs going left and right. Hey,
Damn, that's like me.
I don't know though. That's just.
Nah, that's a good one too, bitch.
It's funny. That's what popped in the head as far as what got watched over and over on
That's
VHS.
crazy.
Alright, what
Yeah,
you
I mean-
stuck eating?
What am I stuck eating?
The last meal. I mean, only meal. Like
The only meal, like, nah, it's
that's it. Like all you got on the island is, pretty much that.
this over and over.
Turkey and dressing just.
Mhm.
It was
I'm a simple man.
Taco.
well, it better not be too simple. You stuck eating this shit.
Yeah, nah. I mean, but I'm thinking about what I eat over and over. It's like I eat tacos way too fucking much.
Yeah.
I eat pizza way too fucking
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But these are things that I have eaten repetitively. Just give me pizza.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold you a pizza. I'm gonna get tired of this shit eventually. But I'll sprinkle some grass, some
Yeah.
little butter. I get some on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But just I might as well just get pizza. If I'm able to have this over and over and over again,
Any particular?
I'm a cheese pizza motherfucker.
Just cheese pizza.
I'm a cheese
East
pizza.
Coast fam. Follow that bitch and eat it.
I'm from Jersey, man.
Yeah.
What would be the worst meal you could be stuck on the island just to have? The worst meal, like something that you
Making
probably.
them bran puffs I was telling you about. I'm still scarred by those things, dog. Like nobody should have to eat that shit.
Shit. You gotta eat
dog,
fast.
no, dog.
Yeah.
You choke.
You gotta eat.
They tried.
No, the
They
bran
tried. I don't give a fuck if you have milk or not. They tried.
The
Yes,
bran-
So like nigga, like they absorb the shit and they still like there's something wrong.
They absorb your saliva.
Nigga, them shit said that they
Hey,
used to buy
man.
bags of that shit. My pops was evil for that, yo.
Like,
He was evil for that. It wasn't like because you obviously had enough to go get the fucking, you know what I mean, the Captain Crunch
So you
shit.
say
You
a
know
lot.
what I mean? You got the peanut butter crunch for you.
Yeah.
That you was buying your kids this bullshit.
It's
You know
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying? That
y'all.
wasn't. I get it now.
there's a lot.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, y'all was deep.
No, we was deep,
Yeah.
and like nigga, he was young. Like, you know what I mean? So it was like, I got to have something for me.
Man,
It's like I'm giving these little niggas everything. Like I'm paying for all. Like,
Like,
I look at it now. I'm like,
No,
way.
Now, like kids, they different from what we was growing up. Like seafood day, we had like fish sticks and tartar sauce.
yeah,
Now they got crab legs and lobster tails and
nobody in my house
shrimp.
eating that.
Like these
no,
kids, they eat good. But like I want scallops, the big ones. Like
The big
what?
ones.
Calamari.
Can I ask y'all a question? Do you remember your grandma making tacos?
No,
No.
never.
Not at all.
Not granny.
Not at all.
And let's skip over the
Shit,
mine.
even
Auntie.
Not at all. Like, nah. We might go out and get some tacos. We might go out and eat some tacos. Go to Patty's and go. You know what I'm saying?
My mother or one of my aunts.
Yeah,
but
let's
it was-
skip over the mine auntie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Granny didn't cook no tacos.
That's some new
there
shit.
wasn't that Mexican infusion. They weren't even selling all that shit in the stores like
No,
that.
but my
Damn.
they kind of man, but they still did.
But I'm just saying
they
you
do
wasn't-
empanada,
No.
but they ain't do the taco.
But you wasn't getting this Mexican American
No.
style
No,
shit.
no,
Like
no.
this taco, this Tex-Mex shit.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
you Taco
we used to
Bell,
have to go to Pepe's.
You know what I mean? Like by the time we was getting it, it was taco.
That
Bell.
was
You know,
Mexican.
You gonna
That
make
was-
it at home.
That was
Yeah,
It was
Mexican.
Old El Paso, whatever that, you know what I mean? They had the little joints, little
Yeah.
shells that
Yeah.
they started manufacturing. You
But
get
that
tacos at the
that
crib.
was mama and them generation, auntie and them generation,
Yeah.
not granny them.
Nah,
Definitely
nah,
not, nigga.
nah.
They was making real food.
Yeah,
I'm not
From
saying
scratch.
the tacos ain't real food, but nigga, they was
No, they were
that-
making it
that
from
soul
scratch.
food. Yeah.
from scratch.
Right.
Yeah, if it was gonna be a taco, they was gonna roll the flour out. They was gonna sit that.
Everything
motherfucker. They
gonna
would've
be from
been-
scratch.
There would have been some shit like that.
Yeah.
It would have had to be from scratch.
Real steak, they ground it up and
Yeah.
shit. Like it would have been something different though. But yeah, so I gotta ask you another question as far as like the different generations. And you can ask like this, like some question more or less, but is do you think social media group made music better or worse?
Do I think social media made better? Ultimately better, because it increased the amount of like reach you were getting. Because I remember MySpace and the collabs
Oh, I
that
love
started
MySpace.
happening on MySpace.
I love my space.
Also feel like I got jacked on MySpace. You know what I mean? When I was my budding music career. You know what I mean? This nigga Method Man jacked me for a song. Meth, you know you took that shit. It was that it was one of his singles on like he had like a Lauryn Hill sample. Nigga took the whole shit that my man Fu did.
Oh,
Nigga, he commented that he
damn.
liked the shit on MySpace, and then like a month later, nigga dropped some shit. That was so similar. I'm like, word, okay.
Hey, bro, hey, Beth, you know you
My
fan,
brother
brother.
Fu.
Come on through.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I was like, God damn, man. Like, That hurt me.
I mean, okay.
Because I'm a fan. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of you, and you comment and you say you like my shit,
Right.
and then like a month later you drop some shit that sound like my shit. So I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, nigga, I ain't even on yet. I ain't even on.
Go back and sit back. Whatever.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is.
Do you think that back in the days, like the A&Rs and the music companies or the powers that be used to shelf people that had pure talent and hold them hostage? Do you think like the new
Definitely, that still happens. But social media and having platforms now allow artists to get that music out. It allows people to say, okay, I'm able to have a fan base of my own without needing the label in that capacity. You know what I mean? So it's like social media helped open all of that up.
Yeah.
It helps open it so you can be directly in touch with your fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the difference now is like nigga, the label is meant to help you just broaden your base.
Yeah.
They're meant to help you sell records, broaden your base. That's really all they're there for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you couldn't get into this radio station, you couldn't get in here, you didn't have this connection.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you go viral, big enough with a song on a social media platform right now, it could leverage you to get to that platform, to get that person or that label to come and help you leverage your brand.
But do you think sometimes people do too much on social media just to get?
People do too much in life.
I mean, but social
Nah,
media.
social media
They can
just
really get away
social
with it.
media just captures it.
Yeah, life is
Like people, when I say people do too much in life, people been doing dumb, wild shit before they was capturing it on camera.
True.
But then you had a big video camera.
But social
you had a
media,
big.
you
Just
can
see me for
lie
a second.
about
Till you had people ain't gonna stop lying. The lie ain't gonna keep
You
going.
can make it
But
up.
people had a big camera. When you put that big camera on, it's like, oh, I'm a star. Then that camera just slowly shrunk until where you got it on your phone. And now you're able to put the camera on yourself and say, I'm a star. You know what I mean? People used to be like, yo, somebody's gonna shine this light on me, and I get to I'm the man now because you shining this light on me.
You get to edit that
But
shit
now
out
it's
there.
nigga, I'm telling you that I'm the star.
Patty Phelps.
I'm looking at me. I'm doing all of this myself.
I put a whole fake crowd behind it.
Nigga, what? Green screen, everybody's behind me. I got the army behind me. Nigga, what? I'm in this basement by myself. You know what I mean? But nigga, with this green screen behind me, like nigga, oh man, the fans are cheering me on. You know what I mean? And now niggas like that lie, like niggas been doing it in music, niggas doing it in movies, niggas doing it all over the place. But now it's like, yo, now you have that camera. You personally can control that narrative.
And now it's like
Double back.
with the artists, they really don't even care about like their integrity no more. Not all artists.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. I ain't gonna say all of them, but like a lot of them go too far where they like go too far for the money and don't even have no respect. Where they can't even really go back on the block, nigga. They can't go back around.
When we was growing up, you couldn't rap about certain things if you wasn't about that lifestyle.
That's not true.
I mean,
Yes, I said when I'm from, you couldn't rap about certain things if you.
Even from where you're from where everybody's from. At one point in hip hop, what it was you had a creative motherfucker, you had a drug dealer that was gonna finance that creative motherfucker.
Yeah, but you couldn't.
And you were gonna be
gangster.
in the studio rapping about the nigga that was financing the shit. You're gonna be telling his story. If you the nigga out there on the block and you put me in the studio, I'm really telling your story. I might be in here spitting bars talking about how I did this, did that, but I'm really telling your story. And niggas that's financing, then go ahead.
Yeah, to a degree, true. But now everybody, you 19 years old, talking about you pulling up to the club in the Bugatti, and who are you?
I definitely remember. I definitely remember writing raps about fucking tanks and missiles and
Who you fighting?
all of this shit. Nigga, I was going to war with, you know what I mean, submarines and all sorts of shit. Like nigga, but nah, that was part of it. It was the wordplay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that was part of it. But nigga, I'm still. This is what we talking about.
You know what happened though? The same thing with social media. It was the videos when people start coming out with videos And that would make other people believe that she was real because even though we know they wasn't that dude, but on that video,
the video, man, it
took off on that, like you say. Now
got the big camera.
That was,
you know what I mean? I put you on there. I got this big camera on you, and now you're a star.
You know,
I give a fuck if you're on the block in front of the car, then you're a star. And then it shrinks down. That camera shrinks down. The mentality doesn't change. The thought process doesn't change. Just the fucking format.
It was so you got to be a criminal to be honest.
To double down, it's a difference between rappers and lyricists, correct? Who's your favorite rapper? Who's your favorite lyricist?
That's some new shit. That's some new shit, yeah. Because I don't.
Nas is not a rapper. He's a lyricist.
Nas is a rapper.
Lyricist.
Nas is a rapper and a lyricist, and
he the God MC.
So is Jay-Z. Jay-Z is a rapper and a lyricist. You know what I mean? Fucking Twista is a rapper and a lyricist.
Kendrick.
You know what I mean? Kendrick, rapper, lyricist. Like these niggas, like.
But they play the part.
If you got a fucking hit.
So
if you got it,
Benny, is he a rapper with a lyricist?
Yeah.
So are mumble rappers considered lyricists?
Hell no, I don't know what the fuck they saying. How can you be a lyricist?
Now you saying rappers and lyricists?
No, I'm saying I'm saying no.
Next to lyricist.
Huh?
His famous next to lyricist.
He's not.
I don't know any famous.
That
was a lyricist.
I couldn't name a famous
lyricist.
Who?
I think he's trying to become one.
I believe.
I think he's trying to become one.
I can see the evolution.
He's saying more.
I believe.
Yeah,
I
can see he evolving.
And that's what we've actually touched on that earlier, as far as him being in the studio all the time.
Yeah,
is 21 a lyricist? He got with Cole.
I mean, he got with Cole. No, I think he's becoming.
He's working.
They're working on their craft.
You said earlier.
If you're sitting there actually working on your craft, like, you know what I mean.
So are rappers and lyricists the same?
You can be a rapper and not be a lyricist.
Absolutely.
That's what that.
You know what I mean?
What's the definition of?
But now I asked you.
Chicago.
I asked you who's your favorite rapper and who's your favorite lyricist,
And I don't fucking know who would be my favorite.
I want to know who a rapper is.
Yeah, I don't know who my favorite rapper that's not a lyricist.
I got you.
Okay.
I can honor that.
I don't know who my favorite rapper that's not
Sir
a
Mix-a-Lot?
lyricist. Nigga's a DJ.
He did a lot for the culture.
I think he's a DJ. He's a DJ.
If you just a rapper, you ain't no lyricist. That's why I was thinking like Hammer.
Yeah, like
Marky Mark.
Yeah, like
right now.
Niggas like
LL.
that. No, LL lyricist.
LL.
He's a rapper. He's a lyricist. If you're a lyricist, you are.
L been doing this since like 80.
You know the reason why he said that though is because like when I know for me I'm 30, but like by the time I got to hear LL, it wasn't like his fire shit. I had to be a student of the game to hear like LL was hard, but when I was like into rap, LL had that Headsprung record, and you know what I'm saying? That shit was
that's the 90s,
right? That shit was trash.
That shit was ass.
That wasn't
So couldn't nobody tell? You know
That
what I'm
shit was trash.
saying?
That was bad.
Couldn't nobody tell me.
This is we talking about battle rap L. L is battle
Yeah,
rap
but I'm
everybody.
saying,
That's what you need to hit.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That's hilarious.
But even though when he was coming at, even though you had L like on 4, 3, 2, 1 when he came back cannabis.
But
What about it?
That was all right there.
topic. But see, that's the
L has bars. He's always that he.
But then he'll come with some shit that you don't know what he's saying too though. Let's be real.
But it's
he'll come with some he, she, blow tissues. Skinny, the listener, you like,
Oh no, he was just flowing. You
I
know,
know.
he was just flowing.
It was a something.
There were things that were happening where niggas let shit pass.
He was deep with it though. But the L was a lyricist though, man. Like for the most part, like
but you can say there was a point in his career where he was on autopilot.
when he became a rapper.
So he just became.
When he stopped being a lyricist.
I got a question.
Yeah, definitely.
In a versus battle, Too Short versus who?
This nigga say short dog.
That's the homie.
Fucking short. Fucking short.
Who would be a good versus battle with him?
keep it in the bay. Let's go with E40.
40
I was saying
They did?
They did it. 40 and Too Short did it. Yeah.
I just wanted to see where your brain was in, baby.
Yeah, man. If I had to think about that,
Say
yeah.
40 walk.
Yeah, man. I fuck with 42.
I'm gonna fuck your head up though. In a versus battle, who would you put up against Tony? Whew. Speaking of the Bay, we'll keep it in the Bay. And they have to be with it. Anybody that can have
With Raphael Sadiq?
Yeah, of course.
No, because
Like,
you don't
like,
talk
like,
with them.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't talk with them.
No, right.
Yeah, man. That's now keep in mind they had his nephew Rocket and this nigga said
He does.
like this nigga.
So I'm talking about they got back together and they was on stage and they was like, fuck
Ooh, that's crazy.
Get the band back together. Like who can, yeah, that's a good one.
God, I was saying that too.
I would say mid condition.
Mid condition is definitely good. I feel like they need a couple more hits. Mid condition got jams, but I feel like they need a couple more. I feel like they need a couple more that the people.
You say Tony, because that's what the New Jack Swing era, or
definitely that part, and it's just hits. Like
It'll
guy
be a battle.
got enough joints, and I know this just hasn't
To
been
sustain.
been on tour with
Hey.
these cats. I can see how long the set
I ain't gonna
times
hold you.
were, and
That'll
them
be a
cats
good
would
night.
go.
no, that'd be a dope.
And
night.
because
That'd be a
you're
great night.
also including joints from the artists that are in the group. So, you know what I mean? Like, now you're going to play some Raphael Sadiq joints. You're going to play some Aaron Hall joints. You're going to play some, you know what I mean? Teddy Riley joints, which are fucking
Yeah, pumps in the bump.
endless. Once he gets, cause that nigga did,
Yeah,
he came out there, Guy, Blackstreet, and did a solo set during the on the tour.
yeah.
Like, this nigga was out there for a minute. You know what I mean? Just,
I put Tony versus Jagged Edge.
Two different eras.
But that's why.
I like it, but I feel like it would be hard to if it's versus.
Yeah, such a goddamn it.
Yeah.
We're trying to
Because Guy is still
Raphael set
like,
the president though.
it's Tony. You know, like,
Yeah.
you could really like as
it's-
a group.
guys go.
Guy-
They got jams.
They got jail.
The guy got janked.
They got jams.
Let's chill or kill. Like a lot of
Piece of
things
my
on the
life,
radio.
right?
They got joints. Man.
Alright,
They got joints.
They got Teddy Jam, like
They
one
got-
and two. Nah, it'd be hard with like Raphael Sadiq.
Raphael
Teddy
Sadiq
Riley.
He got
Teddy Riley.
hits.
Other than them, I can't think of no other groups that was out there that was
Nah.
smacking that hard. Even try to compete with them. Like
Not doing that era consistently, no.
nah. And and now it's tripped up
They'll
because
be able to vote.
Nah.
New
Boys to
Edition.
Men.
New Edition or Boys to Men is a good. Is
Yeah,
a
Boys
good
to
one to
Men.
go.
Yeah, because they had
They
pound for
wild.
pound.
Yeah.
Boys
Once.
got
Yeah.
Heartbreakers.
They got chart breakers, dog. Like, they changed.
They got
the
records.
game. Yeah,
They broke records.
Like, wow.
But like, who would you put against Jodeci, for example? Would Boys to Men
Drew
be too
Hill.
soft?
I put Drew Hill against Jodeci.
Against Jodeci? For
Yeah.
real
I
though?
would do
You ain't
Drew.
got that many.
they don't have enough hits.
Drew Hill
You
got
only got
joints.
about 3.
You
Nah,
wouldn't
I
you
was-
wouldn't
I
say
think
Silk or nothing?
Nah, not Silk.
Not
But
silly.
they was two.
I like Silk. They actually came out and did a couple
Meeting in
things.
my bedroom too. That's
They
that was
did.
right.
No, that was dope.
Yeah, it's not.
Uh-huh.
I still be saying that in my bed.
But Jodeci is hard because it's like
With that real.
It's a meeting.
it wasn't too many
Jodeci was on another level, man.
Yeah.
Jodeci was different.
and them
You
boys-
couldn't tell me I wasn't a fifth member.
I could tell you. I could tell you. I had all the mouths. You want
I definitely believe that though. No, but Jodeci is hard because, like at that time, like it was some groups that was out, but wasn't nobody like
That was the soundtrack to our life.
I can't even think like nobody making this. Like you say, nobody was like really like touching them boys that they had the game on lock as a group.
They was doing collabos
Yeah,
with
as a
Tupac.
group. Yeah.
Monte, he DJing, he
Now see that
producing
real-
with Tupac.
We could do. See, 112 and Jagged Edge is an easy.
Oh, yeah.
Easy one.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
see,
man.
and that brings me to my question, like, Lurch, you always been, the big homie, for real, always dropped a lot of game now. In your process and just your time, like, how important was it to make sure that like not only did you have talent, but you didn't sound like the next act, as opposed to where sometimes this era that we're in, there's a lot of people that's original, but sometimes like the algorithm is like
yeah, see, that's
tricking us into
They
making
riding the
music
wave.
for the algorithm as opposed
the other
to
side
like
of something.
See,
trying to make our own shit.
Yeah, that's a good question because that touches on T's joint.
Yeah, the other
We used to
side.
have them conversations.
Yeah, well, see, for me, I think back in the day, it wasn't that you were getting inspired by people, but it was like, okay, now I got to try and step it up. I want to go. Okay, this is what Nas is doing. How do I compete to try to be like Nas or better than Nas?
We want to have the verse of the month.
It was
that easy, but like it was simple shit.
It was trying to be better than these people you were hearing, and you didn't hear everybody that was on the West Coast. You didn't hear everybody that was down south. You didn't hear everybody that was even out your region. You know what I mean? So it was a competitive nature within that space to be, you know what I mean, to try to stand out in that sound. So if everybody is sounding regionally like this, then okay, I gotta try the double time that I heard so and so come over and spit. I gotta try to incorporate that over these beats though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that double time, you might have heard Twista shit and you're like, okay, but that Midwestern beat, those beats are not the same beats that they're rocking in New York or in Jersey.
Yeah.
So how do I try to incorporate that style over this type of beat so that it actually works? So you're trying to do that while you're writing back in the day. You're trying to go, okay, how do we do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I feel like that was the difference. Like you're not hearing it. So then when you get a taste of somebody else's shit, you try to maybe incorporate that into your shit. But it's just like, okay, it's a taste. You know what I mean? I got my shit, so I'm gonna try to incorporate a taste so that I can now stand out in my area. You know what I mean? So this is a little different.
Yeah.
Okay, there's not a down south. Okay, that's a little bounce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But ultimately, I feel like we're all inspired by somebody. Yeah. I know whenever I was rapping, I was fucking. Like I know who I listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wherever I listen to, it's in the back of my mind, regardless. Like these are my favorite artists. This is what I'm writing. You know what I mean? I was listening to a shit ton of Common. You know what I mean? I was listening to a shit ton of Cam.
But I know
I was listening to Cameron and Common. Right. And now it's like, so when I started like really trying to rap and do shit,
all over the place.
It ended up sounding like these niggas.
It's a beautiful
depending on what the beat sound like, you're getting this kind of delivery.
Yeah.
And then I have my people like I would try to write a Ghostface rap.
Right.
I'm trying to fucking go all over. I'm trying to write a rap that sounds like Nutmeg. You know what I mean? Where this nigga's all over the place, the beat is skipping, like you know what I mean? Or something like I'm trying to get in here and do one of these type verses. But I'm not Ghostface. So when it comes out, it's gonna come out still sounding like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not about to do this for a whole album either.
Right.
Nigga, this is a verse.
Right.
You know what I mean? You do this verse, and then you keep that shit moving. Now you're like, okay, cool. And then now you're not stuck making anything for. You're not making it for an algorithm. You're not making it for. I'm making it for anybody. Like nigga, many tracks I recorded that nobody heard. You know what I mean? Like,
do you believe in just the freedom of the artist? You go in there and have fun, and the results is genuine, or do you believe an artist supposed to go in there with a certain result supposed to being produced?
Well, I learned after being in the business that there's two different paths. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have that, okay, I have the freedom to create. I have the freedom to make anything. I can just go in here, I'm all over the fucking place. You know what I mean? I'm recording in my closet. You know what I mean? It don't fucking make a difference. I don't have an engineer that I'm paying for. I don't have anybody else's studio time that I'm paying for. Yeah, I got the freedom to make whatever the fuck I want. Now, when I'm paying for this studio session and I'm paying for this engineer, and this became me on the other side when I started trying to put people on, and I'm paying for studio time and I'm paying for fucking engineers, that, oh nah, nigga, we need to have a plan. We can't go in here and just say we're gonna kick it, you know what I mean, we're gonna drink and vibe and see what the fuck comes out of this. Hell no. So, exactly, that's what I said, like, there's two sides to it. So, going in here and saying, you know what, we need a record, and we need a record that we're gonna place on this album, we're trying to get placed. Yeah, we might need a certain time.
Yeah.
Or we're making a record that we're trying to fucking that we're demoing for another artist, and we're trying to get this shit into Beyonce's hands. We're trying to get this shit into fucking whoever, like all these other niggas that's not writing their shit, and we trying to get this record out. Then yeah, we might be thinking, okay, yeah, we want something that has this sound to it.
But check it. What Jay still was saying, like, how do you stop people from being repetitive off of, okay, this is the hot new sound, so
the problem is the motherfuckers. The problem is the people that are buying it.
That's true too, because you definitely.
The problem with the people that are saying, you know what, we're gonna
but
buy this record. We're gonna buy this record.
They
we're
want to get signed.
Niggas is originality sells.
Like
originality always works, though. It may take longer to fucking break, but it's gonna work. If you're able to come with a novel sound,
a deal. But originality sells.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like you gotta be able to work that shit because you gotta convince somebody that your novel shit is actually good.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, it's different, but nigga, is it good?
Yeah.
Just because you sound like, okay, I'm gonna come in rapping like fucking Elmo, nigga, is that good? Nigga, like you might get like, oh, that nigga's different. Like you see him,
designer.
I was about to, but that we're gonna go with the second.
But that was
we're gonna
the way.
He was trying. No, he ran the future shit.
He ran it.
He did the future shit.
He sounded. I swear that was future.
I second. Nigga
nailed
it. Nigga, fuck. I don't think it was niggas down here was putting new future shit on the radio. It was like that's what it's like. But when the nigga dropped some other shit, the nigga was trying to go so far left.
Yeah,
that niggas is like, man,
that
what the fuck are you talking about, bitch?
That second single was
That
second single was crazy.
That's the first thing I thought about.
Oh, nigga, I'm definitely thinking about that Timmy Turner shit. I'm like, nigga,
Timmy Turner talking about.
Like, nigga, you alright?
That first one,
nigga, you having a seizure? What's going on?
Right.
And then that leads to another question I wanted to ask you about, like, cause I'll never forget it. We had a great conversation on it, and as an artist and musician, it was tattooed in my brain of how like it changed how I wanted to perform and how to do it. Cause you know, it was like you pulled me to the side like, bro, you know, I like your song, but like, you know what I mean, stop rapping over your vocals. And like that's on the OG game that somebody could tell you about like showmanship, and I think sometimes like it separates the men from the boys, and like express how you feel about that part of it all and what showmanship means, especially with being an MC or creator, you know.
I mean, at this point, it stopped being so much that like even for me being an MC, I like to write, I like that part of rapping, but I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So I go out like listening to music. I'm a fan. So if I'm going to somebody's show, the fuck if you're a new artist, you're an old artist, I want to see the fucking show. I want to hear the music. I want to see the shit. So now if you're in there and you basically just doing ad libs, you know what I mean, of your song, like nigga, you could just ask the DJ to play your record then. And they nigga scream the fucking shit to play your DJ, play my shit. They gotta be up there with that shit. You know what I mean? Now if you here to perform, nigga, show us that you put the work in, that you got a performance track. And that you went, you say, okay, cool. Now this is my performance track. I'm here. This shit is blanked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might have the vocals for the hook. You know what I mean? But nigga, you here to rap.
And again, you know, that was such like critical like information within the process, because it was like a real like, hey, that ain't how it goes. And you need like OGs, not gatekeepers, but real like OGs to be able to tell you.
You want to see people grow, bro.
You're not going to get far doing that.
You want to see people grow.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate to see a lot of dope people like go to the next level.
I would like to see all the young shorties out here keep a DJ with them on stage. Like I still love
the DJ back
element, man. Bring the DJ back. At every great show, you think about it. They got Kerosene, like he's one of them dudes that help the show go and the show be fire. And when you in sync with the DJ, cause you know I'll be on tour with the OGs, you know what I'm saying? Like they make sure that they have a DJ. I'm on tour with EPMD, so they got a DJ and shit. They was on tour and Jam Master Jay told them they needed a DJ. So
I mean, Ted and them, they had DJs. Like, this R&B group.
Not
like,
a real DJ.
Yeah, like you have a DJ that's there to control, make sure that your set goes the way it's supposed to go.
That's why.
I mean, it's either that or that you have your DJ and then you have, like, you know what I mean, your set right. Like,
right.
You know
Like that.
You know what I mean? Right. Making sure that everything is rocking.
But like the same way, that's what made Dipset get murdered. Dipset got murdered because
It was the DJ.
Tech wasn't.
That shit, man.
Tech.
That shit was so bad, though. Like, and I was like, what order? What? Like,
And we got love for Dipset, but
man, I do. I'm a
when
fan.
but Jada was like, "Hey, Tech," and he already knew what he wanted.
I think it's like,
I
I
know,
know
they
New York Gambling.
They know the lineup. You know what I mean? They know
Y'all
the
got me
lineup.
out of bed for this.
He said you live in Miami. Yo, take drop that shit. Nah,
That was legendary.
that was a verse like oh my god.
Like no other.
So who first I gotta bring up Beans, BDC. Who would you put Beans? Because Beans had.
I'm bringing Kiss back again.
Let's get right to
I'm bringing Kiss back again.
He beat up the lock. I mean, he beat up Dipset. Now let him go. Him and Beans, man.
I'm
Beans, they got that's some shit. That'll be.
They got unfinished business.
Man, look, you gotta have your shit pre-roll. Have all your motherfucking your blunts pre-roll. Have your shit already. You don't want to have to do shit. But
I'm
just
taking
listen
your
and roll
time.
up.
I'm taking your watch. I'm raping your mom. I'm making you watch. Oh, it was bad.
So now, let me ask. So if you had a moment in time, because that's a great moment in time, you know what I'm saying? Like when you had that all moment, like that, damn, in hip hop. When would that be? Like what artist?
What you say, your aha moment?
When they dropped, and you was like, because I know for my era it was Wayne dropped that card, but we ain't know it was Gilly, but Wayne dropped that card,
Right.
and it was like this a whole different Lil Wayne. I grew up on No Limit Cash.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he
So that was my wow
Yeah.
moment, like seeing Wayne
That's crazy.
The transformation, like
step into that car and like.
That's crazy. I was just talking about
When was what?
Yeah.
you like, I'm a fan.
I was just talking about mine.
I was there.
Yeah, I've been in love with this shit for so long, like all my life. So I don't like hip hop wise.
Especially East Coast, rather. Like, was it Jay? Like, the Jay drop? Was it big? Was it who was that?
I mean,
Mine was Nas.
Nah,
I was that's really where I was at, but it was
We like the same
it was the second album. It
He
was
made me.
it was written.
It
It was written changed. How like I fucked that CD up. But as far as like really just being all in, it was probably Pac. Me Against the World.
Oh, that album was
Me Against the World
easy mode.
just was. I was probably like 6th grade, 5th grade.
Oh damn.
I was young. You know what I mean? So that shit was just mind blowing. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
I see what you're saying.
like just it was.
What is
that?
this?
It was
What
that,
is this shit?
and I was also like when Bone dropped, East 1999.
97, 96.
Yeah, that
That was a whole
album.
hell of a year.
That
Pac,
album,
Biggie, and them dropped.
that
Pac,
album was
Biggie,
crazy.
and
You know what I
Bone
mean?
dropped the
Like,
same year.
oh,
yeah, Big was of course that was transformative,
Big.
but like, cause Juicy was different. Like I remember Juicy dropping and like
Yeah.
We had the tapes,
Yeah.
and like you really pressing rewind and flipping it over, and you had the button A side, B side
that's how
to
you rewind.
the tape pop, to the tape pop.
And that's what we got. And back then it's crazy because you want to put that tape in that you ain't have to fast forward or nothing. You just let that
That right.
play.
yeah.
So,
That was
on
what's
that album.
like I remember fucking
What
that
tape? What tape would you say that?
It was just a couple of them.
That you could just let it
I'm
play.
thinking about them right now. So I gotta let them. I just flip the shit over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fucking Capital Punishment, Big
Ooh.
Pun. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Just let that shit go.
Yeah.
Fucking Raekwon.
The purple.
You already know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You already know. You know
That
what I mean?
motherfucker
The
pop
purple
for
tape,
real,
bro.
boy.
Like,
Yes,
come
sir.
on, man.
links.
Yeah.
Come on,
The
like,
Cuban link.
that shit. Like that's how I rewind the tape. I was like just flipping this shit over.
Cuban
That's
link.
it. Fucking Mobb Deep. Fucking
Infamous.
Infamous. Yeah.
Yeah. That Dr. Dre Chronic. What? Yeah, Dr. Dre, you can listen to the skits and everything. You can fast forward shit. You gonna listen to them do the motherfucking $100,000 pyramid and everything. Like, all that shit. Like they was amazing.
There's a few.
I can't like it's Outkast.
Oh yeah. Cass was rocking.
Outkast. He got a couple albums you can just let that
Yeah,
music
just-
go. Like you gotta touch shit. Like anything they can do, damn near.
Nigga, the first 3 albums.
But it's been a while. Like you say now it's like a couple of hits and a bunch of fillers.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers gonna fill that bitch up. We got them and just some songs, and then they gonna drop 3 major. They were
Three
three
singles.
nice,
Three singles is
three
the
nice
goal.
singles.
Was the goal. Like I don't know when that occurred. That was like what, mid-90s.
Yeah.
Where it was like the goal is if you could pull 3 singles off your album,
The label
then
was up.
the label was happy.
Yeah.
Label was happy. Label could push it. You probably gonna go fucking. If you got all 3 of them singles to run,
Fucked up,
you
though.
damn near guarantee your album wouldn't go.
Yeah.
If all 3, if
All they
all
wanted them 3 singles to get off.
because you got your
Take out
first
every year.
single, like okay, cool,
First
that's supposed
one.
to get it selling. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Push it. That second single,
Yeah,
like,
they all
keep
on
it
there
going.
That's going to
And
second
then
quarter,
that
quarter.
third single is like, all right, cool, nigga. You got deep cuts.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That's all we need. 3 videos.
Mhm.
That's
the
how I
budget.
looked at it. Like we need 3 videos, 3 songs. We good. The rest of the songs we don't get.
Album should be
Now,
able to do something.
can you speak on the importance of like album cuts? With that being said,
What with the deep
like,
cuts?
as opposed, the deep cuts compared to like what just singles are.
Well, I mean, the deep cuts are just that. What you said, the singles are what comes off that you're promoting, that you're pushing. But then sometimes you have those records that are deeper in the album that are tough. You know what I mean? But might not be what you market. You know what I mean? It might not be something that you shot the video for, or
So deep cuts are pretty much B-side songs. Like remember the B-side.
yeah, I mean, essentially,
You know, A-side hit you with the banger. B-side might be.
I mean, B-side sometimes like with breakdowns.
I
I remember
B-side.
the B-side to Cool G Rap's joint is where I first heard Papoose, where he did Alphabet Slaughter. That was a B-side record.
But those, do you think those be the sleepers?
Yeah.
It was meant to be. At that time, it was like, yeah, I just want to put this. I'm gonna get this out. You know what I mean? This is a chance for a DJ or somebody to get this record out. But it's the A side was meant to be the jam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna just test it out and see what's going on, and possibly this other record is hitting too.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Snoop Dogg back Dr. Dre?
I mean,
back
Death Row.
Death Row.
Oh, that's dope. Why not? That's when he started.
So do you think he gonna like start producing more artists under the Death Row
He
banner?
already dropped the artist under the label, I believe. I don't know the artist's name, but I saw him pushing the artist already.
Okay.
So no, I mean Snoop's.
Do you think they should start?
Snoop is on a different level, man.
Yeah.
Snoop is a crazy businessman that people don't give his business savvy enough credit. Like,
Nah, I love Snoop.
man, dude had to show Martha Stewart, dog.
But
Like,
that's-
really,
You
man.
think they should start beating people up on Death Row again?
Hanging them off
To
bills.
be an artist, you gotta get your ass
Shit,
beat
yeah,
to be an
shout out
artist.
to that.
Ice
Shit, we gonna beat you up.
Did that, you know, Death Row come out with their first artist trying to be a Justin Bieber
Don't-
type.
don't
artist.
be-
That's super smart.
Nah, that's just not what it seemed like, dude.
Nah.
Or you think that was just that era?
Nah, that was that era. You can't do that shit no more. It's too much fucking,
Nah.
too many cameras.
Nah,
Cameras everywhere.
somebody snitching on you too.
They're not built for that shit.
Yeah.
So they ain't talking.
Yeah, they let Suge Knight beat them up no more, man. That shit dead. They beating your
It's
ass
a
up.
different era.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like Suge is like should have his own movie too to tell his side of the story?
Yeah.
Like,
Cause I don't like that shit they did on Lifetime. I saw
Oh,
that
that
shit.
with the
Miss LA?
Miss LA joint.
That shit was hilarious.
I ain't see it.
Nah, the way they had
He
the
got Dre, he was an extra gangster. Like he had everybody scared. He
Dude,
was,
Dre.
yeah.
they had Dre looking
Like he
real
was
tough.
man.
They had Dre looking real tough
Yeah.
on the show.
Yeah.
Real tough and abusive.
Yeah, we cursing.
Not
You
Lifetime.
You can't tell
Yeah,
me what I'm
Lifetime.
doing. Like he gonna beat up Miss LA in front of them dudes, and they gonna check them, and they go. I'm like,
Yeah,
nah,
the
dude,
dude's
I
freezing
can't. I can't see it. But like I say, I think Suge got a hell of a life. He did a Bodyguard. He
First
found
time
his
I
DOC.
seen Suge,
You know what
man,
I'm
I was
saying?
just I like Suge had like a mystique about him in Jersey.
you got to see Suge in the physical.
Yeah, and that was the point. Like it was like, this nigga ain't that big. like coming up, Suge was like the boogeyman. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
smoking cigars.
it was just, it was like a weird kind of energy coming like from Jersey around the Outlaws. You know what I mean? Like Noble and them. Like you come up, those are the big homies. Like a few years older, like Fatal, everybody. Like these was around.
Yeah.
So it's like okay, nigga Suge, nigga took out like nigga. I was responsible for Pop, nigga. Like this is the thing, you did this. That's the myth. Like you're behind all of this. So it's like okay.
Until you saw him.
Huh?
Until you saw him.
No, I mean, by the time I seen him was I was out there doing the bodyguard work for Teddy Riley and them. So we did a show in LA, and he was out there at the show. And I'm just out. I was out there smoking. I was kicking it, nigga. I'm out here. I fucking got a new suit, left my shoes at the fucking store. So I'm walking around backstage with no fucking shoes on, just sliding around, you know what I mean, in the hallways, just smoking with the band and kicking it before the shit starts. So I happened to go out, fucking Johnny Gill was performing. And I went and saw, that's another wild story I gotta tell off camera. But Johnny Gill was performing, and I'm like, I go and I see this nigga Suge. He's walking over to the stage. I'm like, nigga scared this nigga? That was just my thought at the time. Like, this nigga's not that big. And like, we're probably about around the same size at the time. You know what I mean? Like, about 6'4", 6'3", 6'4". I'm 6'4". I'm looking at this nigga like, what the fuck is the hype?
Yeah.
And that was just in my mind. But then when you see this nigga got knocked out by a barber, it's like, nigga, you really, like, nigga, not that big. You had, nigga, backing. You had them soldiers behind you. You know what I mean? Like, granted, at the time, the nigga might also been in different shape. Right. You know what I mean? Like, in his prime, the nigga prime Suge might have been a different beast. And I'll give him that.
Sound like he got knocked out by a barber.
I didn't say I was happy. I just said
the barber was like my size.
You know what I mean? I don't know how big the barber was, but you know what I mean? That's funny.
As long as he was a barber.
That's
no, he like smoking and did you just should fall like a tree.
I mean, barbers got strong forearms. You know what I mean? Niggas just don't knock them motherfuckers out. You know what I mean? It's the same muscles. You can cut, you know what I mean? It's all about the muscle mechanics, man. Hey, man. Throw that right home.
So I do gotta put you on the spot though. I gotta ask you though. Definitely on the Dope Lines podcast, I gotta ask you, what is your favorite dope line? Like that one dope line that like it's your motto, it's your inspiration, it's that get like it's that you know that line. It can be anything, movie, it's not like it can be whatever.
The reason I asked you this shit too.
Yeah, you should have known that.
No, I did. I did. I tried to think of it. It's so many different bars. I knew you was gonna come with that particular question.
Yeah. Like they hit people like that.
Don't crush them, T.
Yeah, that's what impressions. Yeah, I gotta let me double back on that one. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep that in my head. Let me just keep thinking on it.
Ooh, caught you off guard.
I knew he was coming with it, but I didn't know he was coming right now. I thought he was like,
I got one.
Give me your dope line.
Sure. Dally, that nigga said, "You scared? You want to go home?"
Oh, he pulled one out the movie, huh?
He said,
He pulled one out.
"Your kid can't eat no books, me."
Damn, he pulled one out the movie. No, Belly. That's the first time we used Belly. First time. My man, what's your dope line? You gotta have one of them favorite dope lines, man. That just, you go
for a movie or music.
Music, whatever. Might be a preacher, might be anybody, man. Just everybody say dope line.
Training Day.
Oh, we going movies, okay?
Yeah, I had to go with him. King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
That's a dope line. That's definitely. Yes, sir. That's definitely a dope line, man. Anybody else want to chime in with their
Mine had to be the game so deep that you could catch a freeze off my kneecap. It was
damn, who was that?
That was a dead president.
Hey, God damn.
You know, Jay really said
Jay
that was when I was like,
that's hardcore.
That was.
That's hardcore right there, though.
That when I heard, I was like, okay, I'm really into this shit.
Yeah. Damn, what you got, Chuck?
I'm going after the lurch.
You gonna wait for me? I'm still trying to come up with
That's where I'm going after. The pressure is on.
Man, I mean, I gotta.
The pressure is on,
I ain't
man.
get mine out the way so y'all can jump right into it. Mine probably had to be. I had to stick with that boy Benny, man, the butcher, man.
Going to school.
Yeah, that man said, what did he say? I sold lines to abusers. Now I abuse y'all with lines. New view downtown. If you hard to find, though, he just went bananas, man.
I gotta hit y'all with the classic though, man. You pussy, you dick y'all neighbors, man.
Oh, kiss.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that was the classic with you,
You
boy.
pussy, y'all neighbors.
Neighbors. God damn. Yeah, dick, you pussy, man.
I'm drawing straight blanks.
It was hard. The pressure, he gonna wait the last. Face ass. He gonna wait the last one. Cause you got one, he just speculating his. Don't give us yours, Shotty. Hold on. Got the queen. What's yours? Don't mind. Like it can be, you know, like say anything. It can be Les Brown, anybody. It can be anybody.
Oh, okay. Well, so the first thing was He Who Hesitates Is Lost. Is in one of my favorite mob books called Trinity's Nick
All right, you go.
Cheese.
Deep say it again one more time for
He
him.
Who Hesitates Is Lost.
Ooh.
Yeah. But then I was doing rappers like, oh, okay, well, Lauren Hills.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm always saving
represent.
souls, and y'all complain about my lateness. And for me, Nas,
Oh.
40 album, that new album.
Oh. Now she put the pressure on y'all too now. Like, she can't
Say how you gonna win when you ain't break with
She
them?
can't.
Yeah, I was going for the new
The man of the hour,
album.
baby.
I was going for the
That's that
dudes.
one right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Nas, and I'm gonna just really. I think I put this as my yearbook quote. I ain't got no games. Bitches just understand my story.
That's the slick one.
I
That's
can
the
honor
slick
that.
one. I ain't
Well,
got no game. You just understand my story. That's the one.
Mine is, it get greater later, just don't let it get worse first. That's the first verse. That's me.
Right.
I knew he was gonna do something right.
Right.
I felt it coming. I
That's that
felt that. I was like, he gonna give us one of his.
That's that cute.
He's gonna give us.
But
a
when I
chance.
tell people that during they moment of needing some mentorship, it inspired them. It get greater later. Just don't let it get worse first. That's the first verse. Now let's go. They be like, all right, they now it's inspirational. Come on, no self pity. We don't do that pity party shit. Let's move. Come on. You gotta sustain, maintain. You ain't gonna always be at the top. Your job just make sure you ain't always at the bottom. Let's go. And that's why I say that. Dope
That's
line.
what's
I
up.
dig it.
That's what's
I
up.
did.
Yeah.
You watch one.
Yeah, sanitation.
No beer?
Hey, yeah. But take a little bit of break. Matter of fact, we need some beer sponsors in here too. Matter of fact, so we ain't showing no.
Yeah, we gonna
labels.
most definitely
But we
need
definitely need
to
some beer sponsors.
regroup, guys.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we definitely got to fill the fridge back up too. Shout out to Iron Burn, man. We live too, man. We got to say where we at too, man. Ernie in the cuts, man. We got to shout out to the whole man, Iron Burn. He around here patrolling the neighborhood, making sure everything is good while we inside here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Iron Burn. But let us get the spot.
Ernest in the cut.
You know what I'm saying? You see the spot is well equipped, man, with the barber chairs and, you know, fully equipped bar and, you know, sounds and, you know, we keep
Check
the
me
vibe
and
on
Ern
there.
out any day of the week.
Man, check us out, man. Look, Lurk Jarrow, he's here. Got the Ernie in the cut. So Lurk Jarrow, they here. Catch them on appointment because they can fly guys too. They might be in the streets. So
Yeah, we need appointments. We do a lot of things.
yeah,
You know what I
in the
mean,
street, definitely in the
we
streets.
talked about a lot of things. So
So
I'm not trying to be handcuffed to the chair.
I like the way y'all switched it over to the actors. I want to know you where, okay, and I want to know like your top actors, but I also want to know where. Okay, give me your top 5 actors, right, and let me know where Don Cheetah fits at.
Don Cheadle?
Your top 5.
Fucks with Don Cheadle.
That's what I'm saying. Or did he make your top 5 already?
Top 5. Denzel. You know what I mean? Just like
This is Denzel.
This nigga mastered fucking making his upper lip quiver.
Yeah,
you fucking and selling a whole movie off his upper lip. Nigga, John Q, all that nigga did was make his upper lip quiver. The whole fucking movie.
He got that.
I watched that nigga got that shit. He was just doing that shit. I was like, nigga.
He told me how to walk.
He looking in the camera, just making his fucking upper lip twitch. I'm like, man, that nigga's a pro. I'm like, that nigga's a pro. You know what I mean? Fucking.
Denzel, you definitely got to come to the show. Fuck that.
Yeah, fucking. Chadwick.
Hey, okay.
Chadwick, man.
Okay.
I haven't seen somebody be able to really just take over that many historical characters, black characters, and lay them convincingly. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to say Jamie for his portrayal of Ray, but I'm gonna put him just add just a notation right there. I said just a notation. Yeah, I mean,
that's a good one to slide in there.
It's a notation because as we're talking about, as we say in like historical play, no, just next to Chadwick.
Okay,
I'm putting him in there next to Chadwick because of the historical portrayal.
Honorary mention.
Yeah, just because nigga, the way he did Ray, dog, that was unreal. You know what I mean? Like he transformed. That shit was crazy.
Like he murdered that shit. Yeah.
So it's Denzel Chadwick. What's the fucking Josh Brolin? Thanos. Josh Brolin is a wild ass actor, dude. He is so much range, me. So much range.
I never knew his name, but yeah.
Josh Brolin.
He played
in the Goonies, dog. Like nigga, he started in the Goonies, B. He's been rocking since the Goonies.
Yeah. He was the crooked cop in American Gangster.
Yep. American Gangster.
He was the head crooked cop.
Josh Brolin.
That's a deep one. That's dope.
He's dope. If he's in some shit, I'm checking for it. Like, dude does a good job.
What about
I got what, 2 more
That's
slots.
a dope one.
I watch way too much shit. I really do. I've been consuming way too much. Especially during this pandemic, I've been consuming I've consumed way too much content over the last fucking.
When you said Denzel, it made me just think of something like somebody like his portrayal in Malcolm X was so convincing. Somebody got him tattooed as Malcolm X on them, thinking like he was the real Malcolm X, not the Malcolm X, but they got the Denzel picture of him tattooed.
That's wild.
Like, this is Malcolm X. That was dope. That was dope.
Gary Oldman.
Gary, we like Gary.
Oh, still Gary?
Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
That's dope.
I mean, I like movies though.
Yeah.
Now,
Like,
Gary,
that motherfucker done played so many different
He's a cold
roles.
man.
You know what I mean? Like,
You hit him upside the head.
In the
I mean, if you're really going into these
Nah, you got some good actors though. They can act.
these niggas can act their ass off. Like,
no,
if you're able to fool me,
now
man.
remember him in a professional.
Yeah, man. Like that thing was the
Psycho.
nigga. Like, man, but he's that cop, but then he's also Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
For the fifth one, give me a female.
that's what I was actually thinking when I came up with Gary Oldman. It's funny. I was trying to think of who is my favorite. Some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think who just like if they in it, I'm just like, yeah, that's gonna be a go. And I'm trying to think like as far as actors that are not that I'm just attracted to.
Right. You gotta go to the war.
Angela Bassett and Halle Berry is in my top, but I'm trying to say the ones that I'm not just attracted
Right,
to,
just
and
they
also
did a good
offer
role.
their
Who win
just
them
like
awards?
wild
too, like,
Meryl
acting
Streep.
ability. You know what I mean?
who win them awards and do all that?
I feel like it's somebody I'm just not thinking about right now that is fire.
Medea?
It's not my top anyway. Entrepreneurs making business.
Right. I can't really think of no. I mean, okay.
I'm just
I
not
like
like-
Regina King just because
Hell yeah.
she
Hell
was
yeah.
Regina King, and you know, She just Regina King. She was
what's her name? Damn.
Jasmine Gadsden. Just because she Jasmine Gadsden.
What's my girl?
my job having lunch.
For real?
What's man? What?
I would catch up.
Y'all should be helping me out.
I said Angela Bass.
No.
Your top five?
Taraji.
Taraji.
Oh yeah, Taraji. Most definitely.
Girl, man.
Yeah, you gotta love some Taraji,
man.
man. Yeah, since
Taraji, man.
since Hustle and Flow.
Man, fuck with Taraji, man.
Hustle and Flow is really, if you look back.
From her and what's other shorty? Regina Hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Regina Hall.
You like Dashiki? You know, that was she didn't play Dashiki. The one Regina Hall, was it?
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah, that was her.
That was her.
Cool. I said, no, I got 7 babies. That shit was hilarious. I got to ask the panel too. I got to ask the panel. Real quick, but like your top 3 mini-series ever. Like top 3, I'm talking about Game of Thrones,
Me?
Sopranos.
Okay, I gotta go first.
Oh, series. Not
Series.
Yeah.
I mean, series, I mean.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Oh,
Top
The
3.
Wire.
The Wire.
The Shield
Ooh.
The Shield was
and
cool.
Game of Thrones.
I never seen Game of Thrones yet.
Good. Game of
I
Thrones.
never watched Game of
Wire
Thrones.
any series though.
I tried to watch the first episode.
Yeah, The Wire
The Wire.
Game of Thrones.
I kind of watched Game of Thrones.
and
Everybody.
The Shield.
Breaking Bad.
Ooh. You from Jersey? Sopranos got to be on that. You from Jersey? Come on now. Jersey
This is also,
represent.
but I'm going Sons of Anarchy.
Okay. I ain't mad at
Sons of Anarchy.
you. I ain't mad at you.
Shit.
I ain't mad at you. That was Nigga Mama. Jenna.
Man.
Jenna.
The fact that she made me forget that she was on the fucking
Married Children.
Married with Children.
Oh,
Like,
she was big.
she switched the whole game.
Oh
up,
my
dog.
God. You ain't
She's
right. Yes,
wild.
sir. She killed it. Yeah.
Sons of
You
Anarchy
right.
was cold.
You right.
Sons of Anarchy.
He said Sons of Anarchy
I said Sons of Anarchy, The Wire,
and Breaking Bad.
and Breaking Bad.
That's dope.
Like those are probably like I've
No
watched.
Game of Shield. Game of Thrones, I mean.
Oh, fuck with Game of Thrones.
But just to make that, they crack.
I mean, they fucked up at the end. So
Yeah,
the
the
way
end,
the
just
way
that one
the way that they fucked up at the end
Okay.
brought them down
Okay.
severely in where they could place all time.
Okay. I would say
They
mine.
man. Oof.
Mine would be.
Game of Thrones.
Mine would be. I would have to say. Breaking Bad was definitely one of them.
That was good, right?
Boardwalk Empire.
Ooh yeah.
I had to go Boardwalk. Goddamn.
Nucky.
Oh man. Oh god.
Nucky.
Mr.
They were
Pinky.
man.
I know Mr. Pinky. What's his real name? Did y'all watch Reservoir Dogs? Nobody?
Oh, yeah.
Nucky
That's
Thompson.
Nucky.
Enough.
Pinky? Is it
Enough.
Yeah, that's
Enoch Thompson. Yeah, that was my
They got
shit.
Chalky White.
Salty White. Oh god, that was bad. Everything was everything, all that shit was just written. And my other one, I had to say, man, it had some wild parts, but it was just, I was feeling for it, and I didn't want it to end because it's probably hometown shit, but it was what's the motherfucking family, man, from out south, man? They got they had like 10 seasons on that shit. The family from Chicago, the South Side family.
Oh, Shameless.
No,
that was
Shameless.
Shameless,
That was
yeah.
Shameless.
Shameless was my shit
And
too.
that shit was
That was a good series.
Yeah, it lasted
It
so
was
long,
all over the
man.
place.
All over. It was all over the place.
But that was nigga Frank.
And it was
man.
just Frank. Frank, the little boy, the son, all that shit. Like
Liam was my dude.
Yeah.
They finally let that nigga start talking. I was like, yeah, cool.
Lip had to hang out with the whole family and kid. I like Fiona. Whatever her name was, Fiona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was mad when they kicked her off the show. I don't know what happened to her, but yeah, that was like saying it was. Well, it was a well written show though, but it Sons of Anarchy though. I gotta say, that's my third one.
It's a good show, B. And from start to finish. Like,
Yeah, I would say Breaking Bad, Boardwalk Empire, and Sons of
But
Anarchy.
The Wire was
The Wire
is some like best television
Oh.
that has ever been
A whole
made.
nother level.
You got what?
So you been to Baltimore?
Yeah, I've been to Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been to Baltimore a couple times. It was dope feeling in America.
Yeah.
Real? What part you been to?
You take
Yeah, and I
Shutter
definitely, I stayed down by the harbor when I first went down there. It's like I got to see good shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So at the
I
hotel.
was raised in B1.
Oh, word? Yeah. I gotta tell you, I was down there working.
The queen, she got, what's her 3 queen?
Oh, I was just gonna put in one. Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh,
I never got into that.
Man, that shit's so wild.
Is it?
That shit's so wild.
I thought it was a comedy.
It's a comedy series.
But it's so deep though. Like some of the things are so very profound that they view. I smoke,
okay.
so I'm smoking,
Okay.
watching the thing. I'm like, damn, it's got real deep right there. Like the episode.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's funny. So.
I'm gonna check it out though, cause I know it's funny though, cause it be in all the ratings.
That shit's.
What you think, BBS? What you got?
I'm still thinking. Give me a second.
Oh, y'all be panicking.
Nah,
You gotta know.
I really actually.
I got Snowfall.
Okay.
So that's what
Yeah, with the new school joint.
It ain't over yet.
Snowfall.
I probably got Power second thing. So,
Man, I ain't over with yet, but I feel y'all. They
I mean,
good,
nah,
though.
the first one about that first.
Oh, that first Power.
Oh yeah.
and then for my third one, I'll probably go with I go with Game of Thrones. I like
Damn, I gotta check that out.
Game of Thrones is
I
good,
gotta
man.
check it
Like the
out.
first
Yeah, you gotta watch it
First
from the
four.
beginning. Once you get into it, you stuck.
four in the kitchen.
You stuck.
Man, look, I'm gonna check it out. I got a lot to watch too, I know.
Same.
Say the same as it.
Snowfall, Power, and probably I like the Raising Cane's series.
Me
Raising
too.
Kanan was pretty good.
I'm starting to know who the characters are now. I know who is who now and shit. So I'm like, oh, that's gonna be her. That's gonna
Okay,
be
for
her.
all those that said The Wire, Marlo or Barksdale?
Barksdale all day.
Marlo.
Marlon. I mean, you got to see evolution of how the game was played. Fucking.
I know you watched the whole Wire, man. That's
What?
crazy.
What?
And my homie.
How, T?
I know.
How,
That's crazy.
Nah, you gotta just take that time,
I
dog.
do.
You know, you gotta like it's worth it.
And my homie is in that.
Exactly, but
That's crazy.
It's
That's
worth
bad.
It's
Yeah,
worth
My
it.
whole homie
You
grew
ever
up
seen
in
The
starring
Corner?
and
Huh?
The corner.
the corner was my
Yeah.
shit.
That's the
No, the corner.
Yeah,
The corner.
The corner,
Ooh,
man.
that was
Man,
me.
see, I gotta go back and watch that again. 'Cause I was younger watching that, so not able to appreciate what.
Me too.
That shit was rough.
It was real.
That's how it
It
was when I got
Nah,
there.
that shit
was true people.
rough.
Yeah,
Watching that
yeah.
shit, like motherfuckers was strung out like early, like whoa,
It show you how I hit the
6 o'clock
families.
more.
like whoa.
Come
So-
out the alley,
oh,
everything
man.
gone. Like,
Yeah, man, I gotta watch that again too. You're right. The corner was deep, and now Jesus Christ. Yeah, that shit was like Snowfall and
Yeah, that was
Wire and everything
heavy
mixed
early.
together, man.
That was heavy early.
Yeah. Now, damn.
That shit was on like regular TV, wasn't it?
I gotta come back to me. I'm still trying.
Yeah.
That shit was on like regular TV.
I got it 3.
What you
You got your 3.
All right, so I got Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Definitely Game of Thrones. I mean, I feel you on that, so I'm kind of still debating. I'm still debating. You know what I mean?
Wrote it down.
But I realized I don't know how far back you guys are going this week.
No, we going back.
But Martin really had me. You know
Oh,
what I'm
Martin
saying?
is-
Oh shit, you
Yeah,
talking
I
T?
was really-
Oh.
I was
Martin
really sad.
is
That's
hard
more
to-
sitcom.
See,
Yeah.
I think we were like.
It was
for
like
some
that
reason-
TV shows, like more music.
Yeah,
That's a
we
good
was
question.
going more
Sitcom.
miniseries,
Okay, okay.
not sitcom.
That's a good.
Oh, okay.
That's a good one though.
Yeah, it's hard to hear.
All right.
But you know,
So I come back. I come back.
That's
I'll come
a-
back.
That was good too though.
Martin-
You're saying
Martin
Always
is-
Sunny in Philadelphia
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Court Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I'm like him. I mean, I really
No, I mean
I was
that's
stuck at chapter
one
6
episode
Damn.
that is counted.
because
So it didn't go all the way through. What about
no, it
Sopranos?
went to
man?
7. It went to all the way to
But it wasn't good.
Yeah, man.
It started
I saw
fizzling.
it.
So nobody
But I
likes
mean,
Sopranos?
but see, it's they
Yes,
ran
Sopranos for sure.
They
but
ran.
None.
They ran out of the story.
it's
and
just
they
true,
start- they
but
started-
think
they
this
started-
one's better.
They started trying to write it in and didn't
Yeah.
have the books to go all those
Mhm.
details to go and fill in. They started to say, okay, well, we'll just make this.
Oh,
We'll
we
just talk it
talk
out.
This was
Yeah.
horrible.
And it's like, oh, suck.
Okay.
Which really
Like, who
sucks.
is right? Y'all should just got the nigga that wrote the
Yeah.
book to sit down and write you
Exactly,
some
real
more
shit.
shit.
And they begged them to
Bullshit.
come back and
man.
finish the rest of the.
There was
George
so
S.
many
Martin,
ways
like,
they could have took it at the
Get
last
that money.
end.
Get that man the money.
Yeah.
Give him his fucking money.
Right.
Give him whatever he's asking for.
Yeah, but what's your favorite
Oh,
3?
damn, I wanted to get you.
Man, man, I go with New York Undercover.
I was gonna say that. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, no
Good
shit.
shit.
I was gonna say
That's
that.
the
Oh man.
New York Undercover.
That
Wire.
made you go home. You just went home about that
Make
shit.
sure I got home.
Yeah,
You're gonna come out. You come back in the house, like the hoop is doing. You doing? You got your ass back.
I was like, I watched shit about the Wire.
You had to
New
watch.
York Undercover. I watched an episode of The Wire. I watched the episode of Oz. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
watched,
a serious.
like, you know what I mean? Like, I watched
Yeah,
the
that was-
episode.
that
I'm
way
just saying,
after
I know about it. But New York Undercover.
Look crazy.
Yeah, I was sad when that got off the
New
air.
York Undercover, The Wire, Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad, and shit, there was one more. I was on the tip of my tongue. Fuck, I'm gonna go with the Boondocks.
Oh yes.
You can't go wrong.
Yes. And that's why I fucked with Regina King.
Boondocks is
Boondocks,
Yeah,
man.
she's still like as
She
far
was
as.
a genius.
Yeah.
Her and Magruder, I was like, oh, I fucked with her. She's a genius.
I'm mad that they didn't renew two of the shows that I like recently, which was The Watchmen that she was on.
Oh, yeah.
Watchmen and
Black
then, and then that was the Lovely. What was the
Oh, they didn't redo that?
Lovecraft.
That was-
Country.
I never saw that.
That's it?
That shit was too black, man.
Y'all with too much knowledge and too much history.
Both of them joints
People
was
was
too
talking
much,
about
man.
Lovecraft Country like that.
You feel like Watchmen was too much?
They was dropping too much
See, I
knowledge.
still gotta watch.
You see how it started?
Not the movie, the series.
I still gotta check it out.
Oh,
series.
Yeah, you see how it
The
started?
series called Watchmen.
I thought that
Come
was
on, Black Wall Street, how they did.
No, it is a spin-off of the movie. It's them and they're still. It's just moved ahead in time. So now all the cops are wearing masks and all this shit because but they start going back to Tulsa. And they start telling the story
Black
of
Wall
Tulsa
Street.
and Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
And them motherfuckers burnt that shit down.
Yeah.
And it gets deep.
Yeah.
Nah, they into the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
Yo, was that the one where they kicked what was my man's name from Drumline? That was the band director. Was that the one where he played a god on there?
Nah, but that's my shit too.
What's the name of that?
That's fucking American God.
Yeah, 'cause they said he was dropping $200 on there.
American God.
Yeah.
Dr. Manhattan's the one. I think he's
Wait,
You never watched it. You talking about the one
I
who played
seen
Dr.
it.
Manhattan?
Nah. American
Nah,
Gods
yeah.
is
He was playing
the dude that was in Drumline, the fucking
The one that played the 7-Up commercial.
It's it's Orlando something.
Orlando
He
Jones.
was on
There you
SNL.
go.
Yeah.
So
No,
he's
he was on SNL.
in American
Mad
Gods
TV, but
playing.
Spider God.
Yeah, Anansi.
it's all good.
You watched that?
It's all good.
That was a good series.
Yes.
They went in. The shit they was talking about in there was getting
Yeah.
real deep.
Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
I think they got rid of his character or something, right?
I feel like they did. They just didn't focus on him as much. Like, I mean, but
Okay.
but the storyline just went somewhere else. I feel like he's still involved.
Yeah, that was
But no, I was trying to just read that book. I was trying because I wanted more details that you
See
can't
what
get.
you're talking about, huh?
Nah, I wanted more. Like
Yeah.
the shit was so good that I was like, yo, I want to get the whole backstory of this. Like, I want all the details
Yeah.
that y'all are able to put in a
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nah, that American Gods was fun.
No, that was good though. I like to say that one of my favorite series, but I like Animal Kingdom too though, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That was a good. That's that. Yeah.
That was good.
I don't know.
Smurf.
I don't think I watched.
Smurf died,
I don't think
though.
I
Kinda
finished.
fell off.
I'm about to say I don't think I didn't watch the last season after. You know what I mean,
Smurf died, but you gotta watch it though. 'Cause like you talking about it, she was another treacherous moment of it. Yeah,
she was devious.
yeah. So Dad, you got your 3 yet for me?
Yeah. So Boondocks, I'm gonna take that one.
Okay.
That was that one. And then I like Black Lightning a lot with Luke Cage.
Okay, that's respectful.
Luke Cage or Black
I like
Lightning?
the first season.
Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Okay, Black Lightning. I like the show, but I like the villains.
Yeah.
I like Black Light. I like the villains on Black Light.
Yeah.
I
Hey.
I like the other the other characters. I can't stand that fucking suit. I told that man too. I was cutting his hair. I wouldn't do the you know what I mean. And while I was cutting his hair, I was like, bro, what's going on? What the fuck is up with that suit?
Yeah.
I had to ask. He was like, man, I hate that shit too. Like he told me, he's like, it's heavy as hell. He's like, man, it's uncomfortable. It's cumbersome. He's like, but he said that they were going to change it, and they did. They made some changes. You know what I mean for that last season. But I was like, man, that shit is horrible.
I think that
I mean, it's
the acting is subpar.
acting and the writing is subpar.
I feel like the first season was dope, and then that second season was just like,
I just like
the
villains on that
second
shit.
season.
All the villains are cool. You got what's her name? Fucking
Oh yeah. You know what? You might be right.
Krondon.
The villains are some more hip.
Krondon is on there. He got a whole, you know what I mean, acting career. You had fucking what's her name? Was she on that one? Jill Scott was on that one, or that was the Luke Cage? I think Jill Scott was in like the first season.
She was in that first season.
I think she was like first season. So it was cool. The villains was cool.
What about the new show? They don't get no love like The Shy and what else? The new show?
The Shy was cool. I watched The Shy first like 2 seasons.
I
watched the first 2 seasons.
First
2 seasons was pretty good. Then I kind of fell away.
Yeah, I couldn't do it no more.
It felt like there was some kind of agenda going on.
Yeah,
I don't know what the agenda was. There was something going on.
All the stars started leaving. That's what happened too. They was on something when they had all the Jason Mitchell and all of them. They had stars, and then they just had to switch up their stars, and everybody was leaving. And
I mean, I heard about some of the they had a whole bunch of controversy behind the scenes and shit. But
yeah, with him and the chick, I don't even know if that came to be true or not because they never followed up on it.
Just kept having issues. I don't know if it was factual or not. They said he was having issues on sets.
I know another actor that left too though.
He's just a diva.
You
know, I like the last OG.
Oh yeah, last OG.
I heard it was good.
I like the
last OG.
Yeah,
he got
a little
Tiffany Haddish.
She was in it.
Tiffany Haddish was in it.
Yeah, she was in the first.
Tracy Morgan.
They got more than 2 seasons?
Yeah.
How many seasons they got? I got like 4.
They only 4 seasons. Tiffany been gone for like a couple of seasons.
Okay, so I might be able to jump back in. It was really just the dynamic between her and her new dude, the white dude. That was
He's still around though.
Yes, he know.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen House of Lies?
House of Lies is Don Cheadle and I like.
Oh
that.
yeah, no, forgot about
good.
that one.
I like that
good.
one partly because of just the consultant.
Yeah.
I was trying to work in that. I was working in that.
No, that was dope. And the other show he was on too,
Black Wall Street,
Black
Monday. I just got done watching the
him and Regina Hall.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, it's good. Yeah. What Billionaire at? Nobody mess with Billionaire too deep?
I'm finishing Billionaire, but what's the other
Homeland.
one? Succession on HBO. That shit's solid. That pulled me in. It's about 4 seasons in.
Okay.
It's about 4 seasons in. That pulled me in. That's shit's
okay. Cause nobody said Homeland.
Homeland, I stopped watching after like season 5.
15.
I think they did like season. I think they got like 8 seasons, but at some point they just lost me, and I'm like, man, all right, fuck it, I'm done. Y'all done did too many double crosses, triple crosses. I like, man, fuck it, y'all got it. I'm not keeping track of this shit no more.
What about like I know it was like True Blood and it was
those were cool.
Ray Donovan and Dexter.
Ray Donovan fucked up the ending for me, so they canceled it.
I never got solid. I couldn't get
Ray Donovan was dope.
I never heard of him.
Ray Donovan?
I told you I watched.
Oh, he was good. He a cleanup dude. He like the wolf.
Yeah.
If something happened, he go clean and mess up for you. He fix it. Yeah. Straight the pole back up, clean.
All of that.
The wolf.
All of that. But you got a problem to fix. Like, okay, you got stuck in there with a prostitute, and you got to get home, and you whatever you got to do, go fix the situation.
Oh.
Say Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan. Huh?
It's like a cleaner.
Yeah. I mean, he just, whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he got all sorts of people that he's helping fix their problems.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I got a real quick before we leave out. What is your favorite sitcom theme song? Like, what is the all-time favorite for you? Like, I'm talking about like from the Golden Girls, the Cheers.
I'm gonna tell you what pops in my mind way too often, and I'm just gonna admit it. Living Single.
That was a dope ass. That was the dopest though.
It randomly, it just randomly, in a 90s kind of way. Why am I hearing this in my fucking head? Like I have no idea why this is playing. But I would say Living Single. I don't know why.
I think think the end of the song got to be dope. Like it got to be like where they end the song and that for it to be dope. Like Amen was dope too now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amen. Like we had.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that was one of them shows I just randomly.
Amen.
It was coming in.
227.
That really wasn't the show I was trying to watch. But like I stayed home from school. It was on. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's just there. Amen.
Like you used to sing that when it came on.
Yeah,
The Jeffersons, Good Time.
Good time. She was signed as hell though, but
like you used to like sing
niggas
along with
mumble that shit along. You mumbling Good Time.
yeah. I mean, growing up then, we knew all of them, like Family Ties and like Who's the Boss and all that shit. Like we knew all the motherfuckers. Like it was like you had.
Remember Living Color?
Oh yeah, Living Color in Living Color. You can do that was hot. You had Heavy D on that motherfucker. You know. What about Rock? I don't even know Rock had one there. Rock just came on.
I guarantee you.
Rock was so hardcore show. It's Baltimore.
You might not
even had no theme song. Rock just came on. Remember Joey what was the drug dealer name? Yeah. What was
No, you might
what was
not.
the drug dealer name though in Baltimore was Chauncey. Remember not Chauncey, it was Chauncey in Menace, but it was Clifton Powell. Pinky. He was the drug dealer that was in the Rock. Remember
I was fucking with
they had some real life issues on that, so he was fucking with Joey. They had Harrelson work for him or something fucked up or something in the Rock. You know, of course he goes, Rock the give a fuck, you know.
Garbage man.
And I don't care if you don't even watch the show. Everybody used to sing Cheers.
Yeah.
Where everybody knows your name.
Did Seinfeld ever have a motherfucking Seinfeld that do that shit?
It was just that little
Keyboard.
Yeah.
That was it too.
Yeah, that's all you needed.
As soon as you heard that, you your dog gonna turn around.
That Law and Order shit was your
dog gonna turn around when they hear that shit like oh shit. Yeah, that shit was that's classic though. Yeah. But like they used to have like whole composed songs back in the day. Like they stopped that shit though. Like that was something you had to have though. You had to have that. Like I ain't gonna lie though. One of my favorites though. Y'all might not remember this shit, but Give Me a Break. Fuck you talking about? Fuck you mean? Give me a break, Dale Carter. Give me a break. All your worries.
I remember the show.
So can help a lot.
Yeah, that was our era.
Now, with that being said, that just made me think about all that.
Yeah, I like that. All that theme song.
All that.
Yeah.
That's one of the newest sitcoms.
That's like 95, baby.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that Nickelodeon.
I wasn't like that, but I do it.
That was a solid theme song.
Yeah.
I was like,
Martin didn't really say shit.
Like, what's that?
Martin, Lord, boy. You so crazy.
What about Shaq? Bill Cosby.
Oh yeah.
But
they changed.
Different
Cosby
world.
shit had every season was a different.
Yeah, they changed
melody.
Different world. Malcolm and Eddie. Stop playing, man. We have the hits out here. Motherfuckers composing shit now. They putting shit together. Motherfuckers out here.
No, Different Strokes was very, very popular because they had Aretha on that.
That's what that was?
Yeah.
Different Strokes. That shit was got that.
A Different World.
Different World. Oh, Different World. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know who's on it.
Different World.
Oh, yeah.
Will you come?
That shit was so cool. That shit made you want to go to class. That shit made you want to go to an HBCU though. You just feel like I'm going somewhere, goddamn it. I'm gonna be somebody.
I'm on the hill.
I'm gonna be somebody. Fuck that. Yo. But yeah, how long we been here? We got enough footage though.
45.
Hey, we got to shout out to the homie though. Oh yeah, while we here, we got to make sure we know that everybody know, man. We got goddamn it. BBS, man. BBS, we gonna let them know where you are, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, somebody wants to step right here, cause camera right here, let them know.
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying?
Check it in.
He did. That's BBS, so he got his own everything, man. That nigga got his own money.
Yeah.
There we go. Printing money, man.
Oh, we can't get about that. McDonald's. Oh shit. Now that was
favorite all-time video, rap video. Like it was just motion picture, or it was funny, or it was, but favorite rap video, like that one that she's like it can be a Hype Williams video, and Puffy was driving back.
It's pretty. It probably is a Hype Williams. I'm just trying to think of which one, but it's not. I mean, ready or not. You know what I mean? When they had that submarine, fucking. I think that was Ready or Not.
Yep, that was it.
Fuji.
Yeah. Fucking.
Ready or Not definitely was.
Fucking, what's the name when what was that when Biggie was driving the joint in reverse?
That was Hypnotized, right?
Hypnotized.
Yeah, that was
that Hypnotized video was awesome.
That was hype.
And that was just, formative.
That shit was great.
I like damn near all the Missy videos.
Yeah, Missy used to have fun.
Missy,
She used to be popular.
Damn near all of Missy. Like Missy and Dave Myers, the way they collabed on so many joints, like that shit, you just be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Missy.
What was y'all thinking when y'all did this?
Like you really was waiting on her premiere work.
Every time she dropped a new video, you wanted to see what she was about. Like, what is this Missy video about to look like?
There was only a few people that you.
Who else? Busta. What?
Yeah.
Put your hand. What? Like all the Busta early. Busta was like playing
with Janet. Oh, that was dope.
God.
Fucking
That was a dope video.
Yeah.
It was, but Busta has so many. You know what I mean? Dangerous.
You know
what I mean?
Put your hands where your eyes can see, like all that shit. Like, oh my God.
With the fish eye hands that they were sticking with.
To America thing.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Like Busta went crazy.
Like oh, go ahead.
What's the one Busta did when everything was big and his eyes were big and like boom
boom boom boom boom. That was his flip.
You talking about Give Me Some More?
Yeah, Give Me Some More.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah. Whoever directed that, I don't know who did, but shout out.
Right, that was hype.
That was hype. Yeah. Now who was the other kid that was nice too? Little X. Yeah. He was dope for a while too.
I mean, he been doing his thing. That was like protege. Then he went, did his own thing.
It sure was hype protege.
Yeah. It was some crazy videos though. I'm just trying to think like before they just got too on the block. You know what I'm saying? Like
videos was more fun.
They was fun.
It hit a certain period in the 90s where them niggas had an unlimited
video.
fucking budget.
Yeah, that was way
California
more.
Love.
Like niggas was spending $2 million on a video. The budgets was open.
Yeah, the labels opened the book.
They said, hey, what you want?
Right.
What you want? Oh, y'all niggas going platinum? What you want?
Right, because you got to remember the time hip hop and rap became the #1 selling form of music. So the labels were more generous.
Yep. And then they had that movie soundtrack budget too, so they were
$33,000 videos. Like now, if you're able to even put $3,000 into a video, it's like, oh, okay. If you're able to put 3 G's into a video, it's like, oh, okay, you own something.
You own something.
And the crazy part is, like, nigga, that 3 G's ain't shit.
That's
camera rental.
Right.
You want to shoot that shit in fucking red, nigga? That was just the camera rental. You ain't even get to do nothing else. You ain't get no post. You ain't get nothing else. Better get all your shots in right there as you want them shit.
Right. Then they had
sync them up, nigga.
They had enough money to pay Spike Lee for videos and shit. Like niggas paying Spike Lee to do videos. Naughty by Nature paid them. They had money.
Yeah, he directed Public Enemy shit too. Fighting Power.
Oh yeah, that was a dope video too. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Now let me mention this because ain't nobody said this one yet. Red Man's I'll Be There, where he was
that was my shit.
He was doing a parody of all the popular 90s commercials.
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, that shit was classic.
Yeah.
Sure hit the fucking car, nigga.
Yeah.
And she hit the car.
Yeah.
Like that was up there. And it's funny, I was thinking about it, just her hitting that fucking car.
And they playing like, oh man, that shit, man, yeah.
Twice in the dream.
No.
She hit that shit.
Like you say, it was some like that. I would like to get that back too though. Like
the creativity.
Yeah.
Did you see Erykah Badu's? You remember Erykah Badu's Honey video where she did the album covers? Where she did her own.
Yeah. That was dope. Even like that Ye video when you see how they did the Through the Wire video, and they show how they did that shit. That was the green screen shit and all that shit with the pictures. Like yo, that was some creative shit. But like just bringing that back, and now it's just a bunch of Dracos and you know what I'm saying? That's all you see is people waving Dracos in the video and shit. Ain't nobody going out and like getting good.
I watched them shoot a video just the other day down the street. Niggas, that was the video. It was in the alley, some guns waving. I'm like, nigga, that's all we do.
But then they got the same location. A lot of people, they like now is that like especially in Atlanta now, it's like everybody going to the same location. Well, that's cool, but it's
no creativity.
Nah, man,
riding the wave.
Right, and you ain't in an old city. You in a city it's an old city, but it's steady building. So why would you go with the same shot? Go find a new shot. Like New York is trench. You know where to go. Right. You let the motherfuckers know you in New York, or when you in a certain area, where to go. But the A got so many new spots they popping up with, like new graffiti on this wall, new murals on this wall, new buildings. Like go find a new spot and just break the city in. You know what I'm saying? But you look at the videos, you be like everybody will do the same shit.
You on that bridge, huh? You over there on Jackson.
Yeah. Oh, you can't do the trap house. T.I. go charge y'all ass.
Oh yeah, right in front.
Yeah, everybody wants to
play on the belt line or something.
Yeah, but like I say, the video game is cool now because they come out with videos of every song.
No, they got videos on every Instagram post.
Yeah. I mean, they got a video for every song on his album now, though. Like, it's just that easy now. Like, it's nothing now. Like, it ain't nothing to be like, like say that budget back then. You had a mean budget and shit.
With the world premiere.
That nigga Kanye was still in studio time. Yeah, that was wild. Come on now. He's still in studio time, man. Yeah, but like I say, like Jaro, we got like before we gotta let them know. Like you said, the OPE presents
the lineup. Yeah, man. Basically sitting down with the homies, chopping it up, sort of like this, but just having a few guests.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe spit a few bars, but
yeah.
It's just it's barbers. You know what I mean? We're in here.
Yeah.
It's the duration of a lineup.
Yeah.
Take about 15-20 minutes, you know what I mean, per episode. It's not gonna be too long, too drawn out, but just having short conversations with the homies in the community.
Get in depth with somebody.
Yeah, man, it's from rappers to clothing designers to people that are doing marketing to your local club security. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of everything because that's what comes into the barbershop.
Yeah.
Like these are real people.
People that make
You're having real conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody has some sort of impact.
Yeah.
Now they may not have an impact on your life at this very moment, but they have some sort of impact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just need to find out who these people are and what's going on. And I feel like that's what was missing. We see it a lot of shows that are being shown in the barbershop these days. I've been trying to do this for a while. Even I looked at, you remember Corey Roney had a show. Remember they had that show in New York?
Yeah.
And I thought that was dope, and that was one of the closest representations of a real barbershop show that I've seen. Not trying to knock LeBron and them, but they don't have any real people in their shows.
Not real barbers.
Not real barbers, not real people.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers, they're celebrities. You're no longer a real person. You know what I mean? And I mean that saying that you can't just walk around. You don't have the same experiences that everyday people are having.
Yeah.
Your viewpoint, you're removed.
And you've been that way since the shorty. So
once you get to this point, you're removed. If you're an artist that's been famous since you're fucking 20 and you're now 40, you're removed.
Yeah, you can't.
If you're a basketball player that is making $100 million, you know what I mean, you are removed. You are not. You can't walk down the street and have a real conversation. So when y'all are all talk, if you have a group of these people that are removed, having a conversation about topics in society, you are talking to a 0.5% group. Like y'all ain't having the same conversation. We're not talking about the same things. Your opinion on, you know what I mean, medicine, sports, fighting, any of these things are not the same as
Like
somebody that's actually still dealing with Medicaid, somebody that has to go to the hospital and figure out how they get there, like regular life shit.
It's like we talk about
like a car loan or gas, exactly. Like if you have a group of these motherfuckers in here talking about gas, but I don't care what you think. Right? I don't care.
They're rich
like,
ass.
Your rich ass can afford the gas to put in your Bentley. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, if you can't afford gas to put in your Bentley, then you done clearly fucked up your finances, and that's a whole nother conversation that ain't got nothing to do with me either. You know what I mean? So,
to you now.
like, I want to talk to people that I can have a conversation where I say we talking about gas and how it's really affecting your life, how it's really meaning that you are not going back and forth to work. You said, you know what, fuck it, it's cheaper for me to stay my ass home today.
And you a barber.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I had one of them days the other day. I was like, man, fuck it. I only got one client coming in today. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if he cancels, I'm not going in.
Yeah.
What it's I'm spending all the money just to come back and forth to cut this client. And it's like, okay, I just spent the same money just to come back and forth that I made from the client.
Yeah.
That's a lost day down there, like
treading water. Yeah.
So let's have some real conversations about how these things are affecting us, and we have those conversations in the barbershop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can have some. I have some sisters that's gonna come in. We're gonna talk about this, that, and other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can talk about relationships and how these things, but just having real conversations. Yeah. But a short span, we chop it up, we get out.
Yeah.
Real quick, man. Catch you a line up in the process.
Yeah.
Word up.
Yeah, time to line up. We gonna ask you a couple of questions to get to the nitty gritty. I like that though. As I say, that's a dope show. I can't wait to hop in the Chevy and get my ball fade.
Oh no! You get in the lineup.
We got no hair. I don't know how you gonna make that happen though.
The bearded line.
Oh yeah,
the line of
line.
goatee.
Yeah. But no, that's a dope. What I like about it is that you letting the barbers get a say so and a talk, and that's what the other shows lack. They in the barbershop, but the barbers don't even talk. And that's like being in a tattoo shop or a tattoo spot, and you're not letting the tattoo artist speak.
You just using them for background. You're just a backdrop.
Yeah.
You a hand model.
There you
know
go.
what I mean? Like, you ain't really there. You just, you know what I mean? It's just a little backdrop.
That's what LeBron was doing with the barbers and this shit. No respect. It's show but
like for the few I tuned into, I saw no barbers, man. They were just sitting there.
Oh damn!
I saw no
barbers.
They're doing a fake cut.
The
few that I turned into, there were no barbers. They were sitting in the shop talking. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's a nice shop. Who cuts there?
Right.
I'm curious. Who are these people? These guys, I'm sure they have something interesting to say.
Introduce the barber.
Like, hey, this so and so shop. This is where we at today. But
the whole thing about the barbershop.
We here.
The whole thing about the barbershop is that, like, you gotta tell the truth. It's a spot where you can vent. You can do that shit as a black man. So if you come in there and you don't like. You talking about stuff, but you ain't really speaking on. Barbers gonna speak on it because we don't have no allegiance to a job, or we don't have to go to a company, so we can just speak our mind. We don't have to be careful about our Facebook when we say some shit. We know our job ain't gonna be like, oh, you gonna get fired, or we got white people co-workers that might see our shit or whatever. We barbers. So even the white people that we know, they understand how we feel. Cause we barbers. They know, like, we can't stand their ass sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So they know it already. But so that's what make the barbershop so real, that you can't lie in a barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you can lie in church all day. Rev can lie in church, but he comes to the barbershop, somebody gonna put him on blast. Like, Rev, you gotta keep it. Hey, Rev, that's a lie, Rev. Hey, Rev, somebody gonna call you out. Pull out receipts and everything. The barbershop. They gonna pull out receipts and everything. You said Jesus did what? 19? Well, no, they gonna be asking you questions. So Rev gotta come with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what the barbershop is about, though. You gonna have debates. You know what I'm saying? It's heated debates. You know what I'm saying? So that's just dope, though, that you got the 15 minutes. You know, you put people on. You know, in the hot seat. So
yeah, man.
Drill.
I got a lot of people that I want to give a platform to. I want to give them a chance to just say their piece.
Yeah.
So that's what I look for.
They might even have bars or anything.
There might be some bars. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I really want to get back to that. Even if we close out the segment with a new joint, you know what I mean, a new piece of music, but some intelligent words at the end of the shit.
You might have a poll
You got
debate.
something that you want to share. You know what I mean? But
Just kidding, like Jason.
you know what I mean?
Messing up there. Might have a poll out there.
But
Exercise for 'em.
it's really just getting in touch with the community and us having that dialogue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And being able to
Yeah.
open it up to,
Yeah.
like I said, all those different people.
And I like I said, that's dope. Is to me, the barber's always been the OGs of the neighborhood. Like you can always go get some good information at the shop. There's always OGs, so it's good to let people know that the OGs still out here. That's what we need to do. Because before Google, before all that shit, it was your barber. You know what I'm saying? You want to know what was hot. You want to know like what shoes to rock, how that Madden was, how live was, whatever. You ask your barber, like they be like, man, that shit trash.
I mean, at some point, I want to get a plaque for breaking a record in the barbershop. I feel like I've broken some artists. Like I've been definitely put niggas on the new shit. So I'll be in the barbershop getting my DJ on just with my playlist,
man.
you know.
Yeah.
So at some point, I want somebody to come back and be like, damn, yeah, let us help break this. Like, here go yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody. I don't know. It's okay.
Y'all hear that, man? We deserve that shit too.
At some
I'm
point,
really
you know what I mean?
bro. We got artists right here, right now.
Yeah, man.
You gonna see all our cash app, but ain't worry about it. You gonna see all our cash app. I bet he hyping. He probably let you roll. Hit us up now. You know? Y'all know y'all want the money.
Y'all niggas be hacking cash
You
apps.
should be
Y'all just sell me.
My shit's
Find me and sell me.
My cash app is straight, bro. You make no money in that motherfucker. Yeah. But hey, I love kicking it with my homies, man. Like I said, we got all the people there. We got my man. Oh, Jay, let them know what you doing, man.
Yo,
What we
what's
doing?
the vibes, y'all? Man, it's Jason checking in, man. I'm an artist. I got my album coming out soon, man. We got the merch too. We pushing, man. Traffic jam. It's a story of patience to get to your destination. You know, you gotta enjoy the ride and every step of the process. So that's what this traffic jam is really. I'm really talking about. You know.
Okay, all right. So, I mean, damn, y'all could like leave us with like some type of bars or something. Dope lines, like.
Okay.
For sure. I be trying to talk to God just to get direction. Maybe I should buy changes to get accepted. I be feeling like my soul's infected. I be trying to use love as a weapon, but it costs. Can I marinate forever? Am I lost in the sauce? Pay the cost to be the boss or be employee of the month. Get Amoco gassed up or left at the pump. Closer to my dreams, but I lose love. Looking in the mirror like shit, but who's love? You know the clothes on the ground make them choose up. You know the crowd will make most niggas do too much. Buy new kids just to take a couple flicks and I take them to Ragarama. Never had it all, dog. I put that on my mama. Everything will come around like the fan or karma. I just want to be free as a bird, free as a plane. I be smoking Mary Jane just to ease all the pain. When you try to chase a dream but you don't got it all figured out. Question myself like, should I take a different route? These are nights I want to scream and shout. With the news and the views I feel misdirected. Maybe I should take a different direction. Spend some time with the family cause that time I neglected. I just want to get bigger, make my bank account grow. Spend some time with people last year that I ain't even know. Call me Mr. Nice Shirt when you reap what you sow. Getting closer to my dreams, I can feel it in my soul. I put my all into this music, it's the only life I know. Read a story ever told, hope they bury me in gold. I be fighting through depression, I been dealing with the Russian, but know that I won't fold. I ain't worried about nothing no more. And I'm glad I'm not hustling no more. At the studio, at the crib, working on hooks, and my dog called collect, he need some money on his books. When you was outside, nigga, you was trying to scheme. But this the worst time, dog, cause it's quarantine. But I told him, of course, survivor's remorse. I was hitting licks too, so I could buy some new clothes and take me some trips too. Trying to cut through all this tension, I need me again soon. Don't do what you want to do, just do what you meant to. We been trying to beat the odds, but it feel like the end too. We always talking to God, but we products of men too. I just want to be free.
Okay.
Dope lines.
Definitely. Let them know how they can find you,
So y'all
man.
can find me everywhere at Jason Still Music. Y'all everywhere. That's all my social medias. We got the project Live Before Traffic Jam. That's me and my band. We got a bunch of new music coming soon.
Got a band, baby.
You know.
Okay. Yeah, make sure y'all, hey, look, follow this man. support, buy, like, all that shit, man. He come in, he hailing from Minnesota too, by the way, just in case y'all want to know.
One of the Midwest finest, you know the vibes.
He did come in with Prince Rumps. Y'all make sure y'all shop with him. God damn it, I know BBS, you know, you got some bars. I know you want to. Man, he ain't got no bars, man.
You just handle
yourself. Help as well.
There you go. You heard it here first, goddammit. Don't say you ain't here. Shit, I'm fucking with you though. But man, look, look, I didn't know we gonna have a musical guest tonight though, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. That's how we do. So we already got Jason Steele in the books. And if he do any blowing up, he already he got our cash up already.
Yeah, I got the cash.
You already got cash. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody for coming through, man. We gonna close this boy up, man. Got the homie Lurchero.
Man, appreciate you.
Like I say, man, it was good chopping up. This ain't the first time we gonna do it. This ain't the last time. We gonna do it a million more times because we always do it. We just first time we do it on camera. But we chop it up, we smoke weed, we talk this shit all the time. We gonna make sure we catch up with Lurchero on the show. It's on the Dope Lines Network. So make sure you subscribe. It's YouTube, Dope Lines Network. Hit us up on Instagram, Dope Lines Network, Dope Lines with a Z for the apparel. DopeLinesApparel.com. Make sure you shop with us. Make sure you shop with OPE. Man, we got merchandise coming out. We hitting the table, so y'all support us. We got pop-ups coming all over too.
Yes, sir.
Don't think we just go be here with the podcast. We on the streets with it. We live on the streets, man.
Yeah.
Hey, OP lineup might be backstage somewhere. You know how we get down now. Stop playing. But yo, thank y'all. Tune in. God bless y'all. Good night. They stole that nigga shit.
Peace.
They don't want to